Following is a production of the University of North Alabama. From the University of North Alabama and Royal Lions Productions, it's time to tip off UNA basketball. UNA basketball is brought to you in part by Bank Independent, Coca-Cola, Midgard Self-Storage, Bojangles, CB&S Bank, Alabama Health Guidance, Florence Utilities, Lawn Pride, RTJ of the Shoals, North Alabama Online, Singing River Brewery, United Community Bank, Adams Beverages, Lost Pizza Shoals, Renaissance Eye Care. Now, let's go courtside for the Countdown to Tip-Off show, brought to you by CB&S Bank and RTJ of the Shoals. This is UNA Basketball, brought to you by Royal Lions Productions.
And welcome everybody inside CB&S Bank Arena as we get you ready for this Division I women's basketball contest featuring the Gamecocks from Jacksonville State and the Lions of North Alabama. This is AJ Good on Royal Lions Productions, brought to you on the Varsity Network. Let's take a look at both sides coming into this evening's game, starting first with the Gamecocks out of JAX State at 1-0 on the year under their head coach Rick Petrie in his 13th season there in Jacksonville. Last year, the Gamecocks finished 10-20 overall, 4-14 within Conference USA. This year, coming into the season, they were picked to finish 12th, which is dead last in the league so far this year. Rick Petrie has quite the history as a head coach. He is currently in his 26th season with a 403 and 339 mark. He's currently 183 and 172 during his time at Jacksonville State. Over to North Alabama, who comes in at 2-0 on the year under head coach Candy Whitaker in her second season in Florence. Whitaker, in her 18th year as a head coach, has a 246 and 239 record, including a stint 6 years over at Texas Tech within the Big 12. UNA seeking their first 3-0 start since the pre-pandemic era in 2019 and 2020. This UNA team also looking for their first win over the Gamecocks since the 93-94 season. When you take a look at the overall series lead, this is the 40th meeting between the Gamecocks and the Lions against North Alabama. That dates all the way back to that 93 CB&S Bank Arena. Well, coming up next, the voice of the Lions, Ben Ray, will meet up with head coach Candy Whitaker, get her thoughts as the Lions get ready to take on the Gamecocks right here on Royal Lions Productions on the Varsity Network.
Bank. Tradition runs deep. Since 1906, we've been serving families and communities with stability you can count on. And today, that legacy of service continues. Recognized by American Banker as the 16th best performing bank nationally and #1 in Alabama in their asset category. Being a team member is who we are, which is why we're proud to support University of North Alabama Athletics. So, bank with the best. Visit
Hey, this is Ike Fowler with Alabama Health Guidance. At AHG, we specialize in Medicare education and Medicare health plans. We understand the importance of teamwork. So if you're nearing retirement, going on Medicare for the first time, or just want to review your current Medicare plan, give us a call at 256-648-5710 or stop by our office at 885 Florence Boulevard. That's 256-648-5710. Roar Lions.
The world is growing. How will you grow yours? At the University of North Alabama, we're dedicated to partnering with you in your journey to discover your passion and your potential and put it all into practice. Voted the best small college town in America by USA Today, downtown Florence is home to our beautiful campus, bursting with opportunities to help you find your purpose. Learn more about how we can help you achieve your goals on campus or online at una.edu.
Searching for a way to add more space to your life? Midgard Self-Storage has the storage solution you're looking for. Our Florence, Alabama self-storage facilities offer a wide selection of unit sizes designed to meet your unique needs. Whether you're clearing space in your garage, adding a nursery, or expanding your business, you'll find the ideal features to simplify your experience with a storage unit at Midgard Self-Storage. Explore our unit sizes and prices to learn more about the Florence storage options at midgardselfstorage.com.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
Florence Utilities offers several ways to view and pay your utility bill. Log into your account to sign up for paperless, auto pay, text pay, and more to make your life easier. Want to continue receiving a paper bill but would also like an electronic bill notification? Sign up for text pay or add your email address to your account. To take advantage of these convenient ways to view and pay your utility bill, visit florenceal.org and select Utilities to register for an account, or call 256-760-6512 for more information.
Coverage from CB&S Bank Arena continues here in Florence, Alabama, where North Alabama and Jacksonville State are getting set to meet. I'm Benjamin Ray subbing in, catching up with North Alabama head coach Candy Whitaker. And, Coach, a 2-0 start. Through those first two games, second year for you, new team this year. What have you learned about this team?
Well, I'm really excited about them. I think they are smart. I think they understand we can do a lot of things with them. We have been pretty good defensively. I think one of our better shows defensively since I've been here. I think offensively, statistically, we've got to take care of the basketball and make open shots. But excited about their growth and what they have in front of them.
Cam McNamara has quickly emerged as a star for this team. And what have you liked about her instant impact this season?
Cam is a really nice player. I think she's really good on both ends of the floor. I think her ceiling is huge. She'll continue to get better. She's a fast learner and great instincts. Things you just can't teach a player. So we're very excited. She's a great sign for us and going to be really good two-year player for us.
Breakout player Sophia Chipolati through the first two games, Coach, and she was kind of a reserve last year. This year she started. She's knocked down some threes. She's defended. She scored for you a lot as well. What's been the key to her breakout?
I think her confidence. I think her work that she's put in that has given her confidence. She had a great spring. She had a great summer with her national team, and she's just carried it over. I think Sophia has been the most improved player that I've ever coached from year one to year two. Last year it was a lot for her. I think the conditioning, shape, just how hard Division I athletics is, but she has really accepted the challenge and now she makes it look easy. She's doing a lot of good things.
Leading up to the start of the season, you had a lot of players working their way back from some preseason injuries, and do you feel like you're starting to see players get back to 100%?
I think we're getting a lot closer. It was really good. For a while, we were 3 of our 4 guards were out. I think they're still going to deal with some things throughout the year, right? I think it's going to have to be really smart about what they do in practice and keeping them as healthy as possible. But definitely good to have some bodies back, and some that have missed so much practice. It's just going to take some time. When you miss a month of practice, you miss a lot, particularly in the preseason. So we'll have to be patient there, but they'll get better and they'll feel more comfortable with every day.
Tonight's opponent, Jacksonville State, out of Conference USA. They've got a fresh mix of returnees as well as newcomers, and this will be their second game of the year. And what have you learned about them so far?
Well, there's a lot of unknowns. Much like, Martin, they have a whole new roster, and so we kind of go off of what they did last year. They've only played one game, and obviously it didn't show a ton. They won, very convincingly, and so I'm sure they didn't run all their actions. But very athletic. They have some really great returners that are probably carrying the load for them this year. It's gonna we're gonna have to show up and play well.
Coach, and last thing for you, keys to this game to get a W. What is it you want to see your team do out on the floor?
Well, we need to execute and get shots at the rim. I think, we've got to stop the turnovers and help ourselves, right? Give ourselves a chance every possession on the offensive end. I'd love to see us continue to play great defense, great team defense, and really be locked in on that. And then, as always, I think you got to out-rebound your opponent.
Coach, as always, we appreciate the time and best of luck today.
Thank you so much.
That's North Alabama head basketball coach Candy Whitaker. We'll call for a timeout. And when we come back, AJ Good will rejoin you courtside. It's North Alabama and Jacksonville State starting off this week with a clash inside of CBNS Bank Arena. You're listening to UNA Basketball, and you're listening to it on Roar Lions Productions.
Community is a bank that asks, when it comes to your finances, how do you define success? Knowing your bank has your financial future right on course? Having a banking partner that's ready with a plan when opportunity knocks? Or maybe it's a digital banking experience that puts everything at your fingertips, even at your daughter's soccer game. However you define success, United Community's trusted bankers are here for you. Success. It takes a community, a united community. Learn more at ucbi.com. Member FDIC.
Hey everyone, my name is Katie Hewitt, and I'm the Director of Food and Beverage here at RTJ at the Shoals. Don't forget, our team at the Shoals is prepared to meet the needs of any event, whether a small gathering with friends and family or a large corporate party. Our team can handle it all. Say I do with the most beautiful view of the Tennessee River. With our personal event team, newly renovated bridal suite, come book a tour and see how we can make your day special and one to remember. The Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail at the Shoals is the perfect backdrop for your special day.
Reserve food and beverage by calling 256-446-5111. Swing away at RTJ.
Hey guys, how long have you been wearing those out-of-date, scratched-up glasses? This is Dr. Hamp Moore with Renaissance Eye Care. Go ahead and do as the woman in your life has been asking and schedule an eye exam. You can go to renaissanceeyecare.com or call 767-5000 to see either Dr. Kathy Warner, Dr. Lisa Campbell, or myself. Everyone knows it's time to evaluate the health of your eyes and get a new pair of glasses. We can make sure you won't miss any of the action this fall. And Roar Lions.
Join the University of North Alabama's Lions Athletic Club today. The Lions Athletic Club is the official booster club of the athletics department and provides increased scholarship opportunities, facility improvements, and operational expense support. Members of the Lions Athletic Club are eligible for priority seating at football and basketball events and access to hospitality areas at select sporting events. Membership begins at $300. Call 256-765-4615 or visit roarlions.com for more information.
It's Bo time. Fumbling the food on game day? Rookie move. But you know Bo can make your tailgate a winner, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Because the Carolina Legend has everything you're craving. We're talking crispy, juicy chicken loaded with real Southern flavor, fluffy, scratch-made buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixins to feed your whole crew faster than you can say touchdown. Be the MVP this season and let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's Bo time.
At Lawn Pride of Northwest Alabama, we offer a comprehensive range of lawn care services designed to address the needs of homeowners. From routine maintenance to specialized treatments, we have the expertise and resources to ensure your lawn remains healthy and vibrant year-round. Let our lawn professionals take the job off your hands and create the lawn that meets your need. Contact us today to get a free estimate by visiting lawnpride.com/Northwest Alabama or by calling 938-410-5012.
And welcome everybody back inside CBNS Bank Arena, getting ready for this women's basketball matchup featuring JAX State and North Alabama. Let's take a look at both sides going into tonight's game. The Gamecocks 1-0 on the year. They're led by Maria Sanchez-Ponce, 16 points on the season. They played just one game so far this year. Eden Sample at 10 points. Maya Barnes, the team's leading scorer, returning. It's almost a brand new team from a year ago, 8 points and 7 rebounds. You also had Kiara Thornsberry with 7 points and 8 assists in that game. JAX State took on LaGrange out of the Division III ranks in their first game of the year. Outscored them 92-35, where they shot 52.3% from the field, 70.6% from the free throw line. They also won the rebounding battle by 41 and out-rebounded them by 15, including 15 on the offensive glass. Also had 18 assists and just 9 turnovers, a perfect 2-0 assist to turnover ratio. For UNA at 2-0 on the year, this team shot over 40% in both of those games so far this season. Led by Cameron McNamara, the newcomer, averaging 14 points, 8 rebounds per game. The second returning leading scorer from a year ago, Katie Criswell, 7 points, 4 rebounds per game, and Sophia Cipollati, thrusting into the starting lineup, doing an incredible job, 13.5 points per game and 8 rebounds. This team has shot really well from the field and also from the three-point range as well. Some things they got to clean up. They force a lot of turnovers, but also they turn over the ball a lot as well. But when we return here inside CB&S Bank Arena, get you ready with the starting lineups and the keys to the game, and also tip-off between the Gamecocks and UNA.
Imagine a bank where you feel at home. Real people living right here in your community are the heart of Bank Independent and everything we do. You have our commitment to bring the people, ideas, and resources together that create a stronger community full of endless potential. For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you. Member FDIC.
Hampton Inn and Suites Downtown, a proud corporate partner of North Alabama Athletics. Located at 505 South Court Street in downtown Florence, you'll be just a short walk from shops, restaurants in the historic district. Take a short walk to visit the Civil War Hospital at Pope's Tavern Museum or the University of North Alabama. Or take a short drive to Helen Keller's birthplace in the Alabama Music Hall of Fame. Enjoy daily free hot breakfast, Wi-Fi, and the indoor pool. You'll find everything you need right where you need it. That's Hampton Inn and Suites Downtown.
Hi, this is Ike Fowler with Alabama Health Guidance. At AHG, we specialize in Medicare education and Medicare health plans. Just like the UNA Lions, we understand the importance of teamwork. So if you're nearing retirement, going on Medicare for the first time, or just want to review your current Medicare plan, give us a call at 256-648-5710 or stop by our office at 885 Florence Boulevard. That's 256-648-5710. Roar Lions.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
Join us at Singing River Brewery, your local hub for great beer and community fun. Ready to serve delicious drinks and host amazing events? Try our Golden Manor Leo's Roar, and 50% goes to UNA Athletics. Support your local business and college community while enjoying a fantastic atmosphere. Don't miss out on the good times. Come sip, socialize, and savor the taste of Singing River Brewery.
Another exciting year of UNA Athletics is here. Don't miss any of the action. Become a season ticket holder today. Season tickets are available for soccer, volleyball, football, basketball, baseball, and softball. Don't wait until the last second. Avoid the lines. Reserve your seats and support the pride. Visit roarlions.com or call 256-765-5466 to find out when season tickets go on sale.
And welcome back inside CB&S Bank Arena as we get you ready for the contest between JAX State and North Alabama. Let's take a look at the starting lineups brought to you by North Alabama Online. Starting first with JAX State, a redshirt senior out of Suwanee, Georgia, Eden Sample. A junior out of Troy, Alabama, Michaela Hobdy. A fifth-year senior out of Montgomery, Alabama, Maya Barnes. A senior out of New Bern, Alabama, Adriana Jones. And a senior out of Spain, transferred from Reinhardt, Marina Sanchez Ponce. Starting lineup for North Alabama, a graduate senior out of Hillsdale, New Jersey, Bucky Akinsola. A freshman out of Gallarate, Italy, Greta Ramon. A sophomore out of Ruda Udine, Italy, Sophia Cepolati. A junior out of Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, Katie Criswell. And a junior out of Fort Pierce, Florida, will be Cameron McNamara. Let's take a look at the keys to the game brought to you by Singing River Brewery. Starting first for the Gamecocks. Number one, got to cut down on the fouls. It's been a big problem for these Gamecocks over the last couple years. They got to win inside the paint. They had almost 50 points in the paint against LaGrange in their last game. force a lot of turnovers. They forced 24 in their last game. UNA averaging just below 20 giveaways a game. So if you force turnovers, stand a pretty good chance to win this one and shoot over 40% from the free three-point range. This team shot 29 three-pointers, known for shooting a lot of three-pointers, one of the country's highest. If they can hit over 40% of those, they stand a really good chance to win here tonight. For North Alabama, got to cut down on the turnovers. The last couple times we've seen them in here, they've been just above 20 or just below 20, so they got to cut down on that. Also got to win inside of the paint. This team has done a great job outscoring both of their opponents inside that paint area so far throughout the first couple of games. Got to be able to protect the three-point line. We just talked about the Gamecocks' propensity to shoot a lot of three-pointers. They can keep them below kind of that 30% or that 35% range. They stand a pretty good chance to win there and get out in transition. They can make this an up-and-down game against Jacksonville State. They stand a pretty good chance to win here this evening. Again, those starting lineups brought to you by North Alabama Online, and the keys to the game brought to you by Singing River Brewery. So both the starting lineups have been introduced here tonight, getting ready for action inside of CB&S Bank Arena. Again, it's the 40th all-time meeting here between the Gamecocks and the Lions. UNA holding a slight 20-19 all-time edge. However, the Gamecocks have won 5 in a row, dating all the way back to the 93-94 season. The Gamecocks are also 6-8 all-time inside of CB&S Bank Arena. UNA will be wearing the white uniforms with purple numerals. We'll start off going from right to left here in the first half. And Jacksonville State will be in the red uniforms with white numerals. We'll start off going from left to right. A very chilly evening here in Florence, to say the least. Temperatures have been the high 30s, low 40s for the majority of the day. It will be below freezing when we head home after this game, whenever this game wraps up here tonight. However, good news, we should be around the 60s, high 60s, low 70s by the time we come back here to CBN. Actually, tomorrow the men will play, so that temperatures will be in the 50s, and by the time the men play again here on Saturday against ETSU in the SoCon ASUN Challenge, temperatures should be back in the low 70s, high 60s. But it is that time of year. The temperature does fluctuate from time to time here in the South. So these old rivals about to meet up for the 40th all-time. Here to tip it off will be Barnes and McNamara. Both sides are ready, and the officials are ready. And it's time for Lion basketball here on Roar Lion Productions on the Varsity Network. McNamara tips it up, and Ramon will win the toss over to Akinsola at the left wing. Over to Criswell at the top of the key. Bounce pass to McNamara at the left elbow. Now out to Akinsola, drives into the paint, drives, right-handed shot, and she's fouled, and she will go to the line to shoot two. Looks like that is going to go on Jones. Be her first and the team's first, just 13 seconds into the opening quarter. Akinsola shooting just 50% from the line here to start things off this season. First shot on its way, and rattles in and out, no good. UNA shooting 70.6% from the line coming into tonight. Next shot up and in. She hits one of two. The Lions take a 1-0 lead. Taking it out is Ponce and gets it over to Hobdy. Hobdy will bring it over the timeline here for the Gamecocks. Guarded by Akinsola. And almost taken away. Barnes comes up with a loose ball. Barnes is now going to drive. Kicks out in the corner to Jones. Now to Hobdy. Gets that taken away by Akinsola. Second time's a charm. Goes coast to coast. And knocked away by Hobdy at the last second. And the ball will stay with UNA. 9:26 on the game clock. 26 seconds on the shot clock. Taking it out is Ramon underneath the basket. Now in the Criswell. Criswell drives. Kicks out the Ramon in the left corner. Trying to find McNamara. They go down low, and Barnes going to get called for the reach in from behind. That will be her first and the team's second. So 2 fouls for the Gamecocks is 41 seconds into the game. Something we talked about in the keys to the game. Akinsola gets the inbound in the left corner, down low to McNamara. Powers her way up, left-handed shot up and in. Lions out to a quick 3-0 start, 9:10 remaining in the first. Hobdy brings it over the timeline. And directs traffic out to Barnes. Barnes now hands over to Jones. She'll drive. Goes back door to Hobdy. Hobdy now kicks out to Sample. Sample pulls it out now to Hobdy in the right corner. She'll try a left-handed three. Hits it. And we are tied up at 3, 8:50 remaining in the first quarter. Bringing it over the timeline is Ramon. Hands over to Criswell, now to Akinsola. She'll drive to a wide open Ramon for a right corner three. She hits it. And a big answer from the Lions. Back on top by 3, 6-3. 8:33 remaining in the first. Hobdy over the timeline, guarded by Akinsola. Man-to-man applied here by the Lions. Still dribbling over the Barnes. Barnes drives, gets knocked away, but into the hands of Ponce, guarded by Criswell. Ponce drives, tough shot, fading away, can't get it to go. Rebound McNamara. Now over to Ramon, she'll push with speed. Over to Criswell. She'll drive, easy right-handed layup, can't get it to go. And a good job by Chipolati to hustle it down, but the ball will go to the Gamecocks. Just like we mentioned, out in transition, caught the Gamecocks sleeping. Unfortunately, couldn't take advantage of it. Hobdy gets the inbounds. Brings over the timeline, Akinsola waiting on her. Under 8 minutes left here in the first quarter. Barnes hands over to Jones. She'll step back for three. Hits it. And a good answer. A couple of three-pointers from the Gamecocks. Tied up at 6. 7:45 remaining in the first quarter. Chipolati picks up. Now lows it down low to McNamara. Tough shot and in. McNamara with 4. Lions up by 2, 8-6. 7:37 remaining in the first. Over the timeline, Hobdy, guarded by Ramon. Ramon, bounce pass down low to Jones, guarded by Akinsola. Tried to get it to Sample, can. Akinsola all over her. Now Jones will drive. Tough shot, that's an air ball. Good defense by Ramon, rebounded by Akinsola. Akinsola, she'll drive. Right-handed layup, nice reverse up and in. Akinsola gets on the board. She's got 3, it's a 10-6 Lion lead. 7 minutes remaining in the first. Hobdy over the timeline, Akinsola guarding her at the right wing. Now over to Ramon. That's Ponce, guarded by Criswell. Sanchez Ponce tries to back her down. Tough shot, gets it up and in. Her first points, it's a 10-8 Lion lead. 6:45 remaining in the first quarter. Over the timeline, Ramon now works it down low, and Barnes is going to pick up her second foul. As the team stirs, the clock stops at 6:41. Not at all what head coach Rick Petrie wanted to see. As checking in will be Kiera Thornsberry, as Jones will check out. Barnes has got 2 fouls. Barnes pleading her case with the official, and to no avail. Ramon taking it out under the basket to the left. Bounce pass into McNamara. She'll drive, going right at Barnes. Tough shot, no. And a rebound by Hobdy. Hobdy quickly the other way. She'll drive, kicks out the Sample in the corner. She'll try a left corner three, no. McNamara tracks down the rebound, her second of the night. Quickly the other way, Ramon, and sets up the play. Has it at the right wing. Over to Chipolati. Over to McNamara at the right elbow. Tries to get it to Akinsola, finally does. 10 on the shot clock, taken away here by Barnes, 2-on-1. Barnes, a pass to Thornsberry, goes up, gets fouled by Akinsola, and she will go to the line to shoot 2. The 5'7" sophomore out of Belfry, Kentucky, Pikeville High School. They are good at everything over there at Pikeville. As Thornsberry go to the line to shoot 2. Played 22 minutes, had 7 points in the opening game to LaGrange. First shot from Thornsberry on its way, rolls in and out, no good. Next shot up, off the front of the iron, no, and a rebound by Chipolati. Quickly to Akinsola, she'll bring it over the timeline. And Thornsberry guarding her. Out to Ramon. Bounce pass to McNamara at the right elbow. Now kicks out to Ramon. She'll try a left wing three off the back of the iron. No. Rebound Thornsberry. Tries to bring it quickly the other way. Drives, goes into the paint. And kicks out in the corner here to Jones for 3. No good. Rebound Criswell. And Ponce giving her pressure. It's knocked out of bounds and will stay with the Lions. Excuse me, that was Hobby that took the three. Coming in is Alexandra Alvarado for Akansola. Also checking in for the Lions will be Alyssa Clutter, senior out of Washington, Pennsylvania, as Ramon will check out. Alvarado, the junior college All-American, brings over the timeline over to Clutter. Lobs it down low for McNamara, double team, reverse layup blocked by Barnes. Barnes will kick it out to Hobney, who brings it over the timeline. 5:20 remaining in the first. Now kicks out to Sanchez Ponce, left corner three off the side of the backboard, but comes up with her own rebound. 20 on the shot clock. Ponce now drives, and we're going to get a foul called against North Alabama at the 5:07 mark. That will go on Criswell, her first and the team's second. Hobby will take it out into the basket to the left. And we'll lob it out to Thornsberry. Good pressure here by Clutter. Thornsberry dribbles. Clutter on top of her. Clutter falls down. Thornsberry kicks in the corner for three, and they hit it. A big shot by Hobney that gives the Gamecocks a lead back, 11-10 at the 4:50 mark here in the first quarter. Clutter over to Criswell. Criswell dribbles here at the top of the key, over to Alvarado at the right wing. Down low to Chipolati. Chipolati loses possession, kicks out to Clutter. Clutter drives, stopped by Barnes, tries to go down low, and Barnes. And they're going to, that will take us to our first media timeout, the 4:35 mark in the first quarter. We'll be back here on Roar Lion Productions on the Varsity Network.
The world is growing. How will you grow yours? At the University of North Alabama, we're dedicated to partnering with you in your journey to discover your passion and your potential and put it all into practice. Voted the best small college town in America by USA Today, downtown Florence is home to our beautiful campus, bursting with opportunities to help you find your purpose. Learn more about how we can help you achieve your goals on campus or online at una.edu.
Help build the pride today by becoming a North Alabama Athletics corporate partner. Join the UNA Lions Sports Network and be a part of the broadcast as UNA travels across the country taking on the best. Become an ESPN sponsor and your business can help put North Alabama on the worldwide leader in sports. Want your logo seen in front of the most loyal fan bases around on social media and at UNA's athletic facilities? Visit roarlions.com for more information.
At CB&S Bank, tradition runs deep. Since 1906, we've been serving families and communities with stability you can count on. And today, that legacy of service continues. Recognized by American Banker as the 16th best performing bank nationally and #1 in Alabama in their asset category. Being a team member is who we are, which is why we're proud to support University of North Alabama Athletics. So, bank with the best. Visit cbsbank.com to learn more. CB&S Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's Bo time. Fumbling the food on game day? Rookie move. But you know Bo can make your tailgate a winner, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Because the Carolina Legend has everything you're craving. We're talking crispy, juicy chicken loaded with real Southern flavor, fluffy scratch-made buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixings to feed your whole crew faster than you can say touchdown. Be the MVP this season and let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's Bo time.
And welcome back inside CB&S Bank Arena, where JAX State leads North Alabama 11-10. 4:35 remaining in the first. So far, both sides shooting pretty evenly. UNA 4 of 8, JAX State 4 of 9. However, the difference, JAX State 3 of 6 from 3, UNA 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. That game tracker update brought to you by the Lost Pizza Company. Join them for UNA basketball night. The Lost Pizza Company in historic downtown Florence every Tuesday night from 6 to 7:30. The Candy Whitaker Show tips off at 6. The Tony Puo Show beginning at 6:45. Get a live and look inside both UNA basketball programs and enjoy some great pizza and food at the Lost Pizza Company. So the three-pointers have been the difference here between the two so far. Both shooting right around the 50% mark. Alvarado taking it out underneath the basket. It's like the same lineups that went into the media timeout as it came out. Getting ready for the cue from the broadcast. There's Alvarado taking it out to the basket underneath to the left. Bounce pass to Clutter. Clutter powers her way up off the side of the backboard, and a rebound by McNamara, 15 on the shot clock. So it didn't hit the rim. Criswell dribbling at the top of the key, now 10. Over to McNamara at the right elbow. McNamara hands over to Criswell. She'll step back for three. She hits it. The junior from Lawrenceburg gives the Lions a lead back 13-11. 4:15 remaining in the first. Her first points of the game. Hobdy over the timeline. Guarded by Alvarado. Now over to Barnes. Hands back over to Hobdy. Hobdy drives. Now kicks out. That's Thornsberry. Thornsberry with the screen from Barnes. Guarded by Clutter. Thornsberry. Oh, very close to a carry or a walk. Over to Barnes in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. Barnes fires up a shot that missed everything. And a shot clock violation. Great defense by the Lions. 3:45 remaining in the opening frame. Akinsola and Jackson checking in for the Lions. Jackson, the freshman out of Kansas City, Missouri. So far in 2 games this year, just 1 of 9 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3, but 2 of 2 from the line. Alvarado over the timeline, hands over to Criswell. Now to Akinsola at the top of the key. She'll drive, kicks out to Alvarado, knocked away by Hobdy, but Alvarado retains possession. Tough shot up, can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound, kicks out to McNamara for the long 2. Back of the iron, no. Jackson with the offensive rebound. She'll drive, left-handed shot, no, and a rebound by Sanchez Ponce. So 3 shots there for the Lions, nothing going. Quickly out to Thornsberry, left wing 3. That missed everything. Rebound by Sanchez Ponce. Tries to muscle her way up, nowhere going, and a travel call. Great defense by the junior and Criswell in the low block. 3rd turnover by the Gamecocks as India Howard will come in for McNamara. So far, Jacksonville State with a pair of offensive rebounds. Lions leading in that category 8-7. 3 offensive rebounds to 2 for Jacksonville State. 3-minute mark here remaining in the first quarter. Alvarado now to Howard at the left elbow. Back out to Alvarado. Gets a screen from Howard. The give and go. Lobs it down low. Howard goes up. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Barnes. Barnes has been busy down low. That's her 2nd rebound. Hobdy quickly the other way. Guarded by Akinsola at the right wing. Now kicks out here to Sample. She'll drive. Sample left-handed layup. No. Great defense by Criswell again. Quickly out to Akinsola. Good pass. Right-handed layup off the glass and in. Akinsola gives the Lions a 4-point lead, 15-11. 2:27 remaining here in the first quarter. Akinsola now with 5. Hobdy here at the left wing. 20 on the shot clock. Guarded by Akinsola. Out to Sanchez Ponce. She'll drive. Kicks out the Thornsberry, swings over the Sample. Sample back out the Hobdy. Hobdy drives, tough shot, no go, and another rebound by Criswell. More great defense. Criswell racing the other way. 2 minutes left in the first, kicks out to Akinsola. Akinsola stops, now to Alvarado. Almost a 5-out look here by the Lions. India Howard at the left elbow, out to Alvarado. She'll drive the baseline, tough shot, no, but she's fouled by Thornsberry. And she will go to the line here to shoot 2. Be the first on Thornsberry and the team's 3rd. Apologize, I thought Barnes picked up a 2nd foul earlier in the game. It wasn't a foul, it was out of bounds call. Whole host of subs coming in for the Gamecocks. You've got Victoria Cavallo, Abril Ricard Mensa, and Masa Busic. So Alvarado to the line to shoot 2. Minute 47 remaining here in the first quarter. Lions 1 of 2 from the line as Chipolati will come in for Criswell. Alvarado to the line here to shoot 2. First shot on its way, hits it. It's the first free throw attempted by Alvarado so far this season. Played 14 minutes against UT Martin, 23 against Fisk. Had 3 against the Skyhawks and 15 against Fisk as she hits them both. 6-point Lion lead, 17-11. Minute 45 remaining in the first. Thornsberry brings it quickly the other way. Out to Cavallo. Tries to hand it over to Mensa, but can't. Goes backdoor to Sanchez Ponce. On the low block, guarded by Alvarado. And picks up her dribble. Hands over to Thornsberry. She'll split 3 Lions. Layup up and in. What a good move by Thornsberry. 17-13, minute 20 remaining in the first. Alvarado brings this one over the timeline out to Chipolati. Chipolati picks up her dribble, lobs it down low for Howard, wide open, banks it in. Lead back out the 6, 19-13, minute 5 remaining in the first. Thornsberry brings it over the timeline. Out to Cavallo. Hands over to Ricard Mensah. She'll drive, kicks out in the corner. That's for Busic. Out to Thornsberry. Gets a screen for Cavallo. Will take it. Drive, left-handed layup. Tough shot, no. Rebound, Cavallo goes up, gets it in. Offensive board here for the fifth-year senior out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. 19-15, 35 seconds remaining in the first. Alvarado tries to work it down low to Howard, knocked out of bounds by Thornsberry with her knee. 33.4 seconds remaining here in the first, 11 seconds between the game clock and the shot clock. Alvarado taking it out under the basket to the right as Ramon will check in for UNA. As Akinsola will check out. Ramon taking it out under the basket here to the right. Looking for somebody, finds Chipolati. Chipolati goes up, offensive foul. That will be her first and the team's third, and the Lions' second turnover. Chipolati tried to split a pair of Gamecocks and draws the offensive foul. Thornsberry will bring it over the timeline. Trying to find Carvalho, but can't. Guarded by Ramon. Just a few seconds of a point. Points of a second here. Distance between the game clock and the shot clock. Thornsberry kicks out to Ricard Mensah. Tries a deep three. Offensive rebound. Cavallo goes up. Blocked by Howard. Howard comes up with it, and that will end the first quarter. Great defense for the Lions so far through the first 10 minutes. They lead it 19-15 after the first 10 minutes of play. Take a short break. We'll have the start of the second quarter here on Roar Lion Productions on the Varsity Network.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
United Community is a bank that asks, when it comes to your finances, how do you define success? Knowing your bank has your financial future right on course? Having a banking partner that's ready with a plan when opportunity knocks? Or maybe it's a digital banking experience that puts everything at your fingertips, even at your daughter's soccer game. However you define success, United Community's trusted bankers are here for you. Success, it takes a community, a united community. Learn more at ucbi.com. Member FDIC.
Simpson's Collision Repair has 3 body shops in the Shoals area, and all are operated by 3 brothers. The quality of work and commitment to satisfaction, combined with ongoing training, state-of-the-art equipment, and expert staff, your vehicle is fixed the way it should be. Located on Hilton Drive in Florence, Highway 72 in Killen, and Cox Boulevard in Sheffield, Simpson's Collision, you'll notice and appreciate the difference. Proud sponsor of UNA Athletics.
At Lawn Pride of Northwest Alabama, we offer a comprehensive range of lawn care services designed to address the needs of homeowners. From routine maintenance to specialized treatments, we have the expertise and resources to ensure your lawn remains healthy and vibrant year-round. Let our lawn professionals take the job off your hands and create the lawn that meets your need. Contact us today to get a free estimate by visiting lawnpride.com/Northwest Alabama or by calling 938-410-5012.
And back inside CB&S Bank Arena, UNA leading JAX State 19-15 after the first 10 minutes of play. JAX State shot 6 of 18 from the field. Lions 7 of 16. JAX State 3 of 9 from 3. The Lions 2 of 3, 0 of 2 were the Gamecocks from the line, and UNA 3 of 4 Gamecocks had 3 turnovers, the Lions with 2, and the Lions won the rebounding battle 11-10 there in the first quarter. Those in-game stats brought to you by Club Tales, the original cocktail in a camp. Also, today's game is brought to you in part by United Community Bank, located on Tennessee Street, downtown Florence, Alabama. United Community Bank, built on service, focused on you. Points in the paint won by the Lions there, 10-6. Also won on fast breaks, 4-0. Points off turnovers, 2-0. Jax State won in second chance, 5-3. And the Lions and the Gamecocks tied at the bench, 4 points each. Lions now coming out in a trapping zone here to start the second quarter. Skip pass over to Sanchez Ponce. Dribbles around, now over to Thornsberry. 15 on the shot clock. Busic, skip pass over to Ricard Mensah. Now out to Busic. Busic for a right corner 3. Front of the iron, no. And fight for the loose ball. Ricard Mensah taken away by Jackson. We'll have a jump ball. And possession will go to the Lions. 9:33 remaining in the second quarter. Great job by Jackson falling on that ball. Played a lot of minutes in the first 2 games so far for UNA. Newcomer out of Kansas City, Missouri, the freshman. Chipolati at the right wing. Hands Alvarado at the top of the key. Bounce pass to McNamara at the right elbow. Dribbles to the top of the key. Hands over to Akinsola. Drives in the paint. Right-handed layup blocked by Barnes into the hands of Ricard Mensah. Now over to Thornsberry. She'll walk it over the timeline. 50 seconds into the second quarter. Thornsberry doesn't take the screen from Barnes. Guarded by Akinsola. Drives knocked away by Akinsola in the hands of Chipolati. Alvarado quickly the other way. Slows it down out the Chipolati at the top of the key. Now to McNamara. McNamara, nice little give and go reverse layup up and in. Chipolati gets on the board. Lions back up by 6. 21-15, 8:45 remaining in the second quarter. Thornsberry will bring it over the timeline. Does take a screen from Barnes. Now out to Sanchez Ponce, who's played every second so far. Double teamed. Alvarado and a jump ball. More great defense here from the Lions. As Sanchez Ponce nowhere to go in the early going. Ramon and Criswell will come in for Alvarado and Jackson. Hobdy will come in for Thornsberry for Jax State. And someone from Jax State's got to take the ball out, and it will be Hobdy under the basket to the right. Looking for somebody, will lob it in for Ricard Mensah off the hands of Chipolati. Chipolati will take it away. Right-handed layup off the glass and in. She has got 4, defense to offense. Another turnover, the 5th by Jax State. Now make it 6 points off those 5 turnovers. 23-15 the lead, 8:10 remaining. Hobdy's tough shot, no. But she is fouled here by Ramon, and she will go to the line to shoot 2. Hobdy, another newcomer, transfer out of Shelton State Community College, the junior out of Troy, Alabama. Sample will come in for Ricard Mensah for the Gamecocks. Hobdy here to the line to shoot 2. 2 seasons at Shelton State. 31-5 record. Division I there in the NJC AA runner-up. Won her conference championship both times. All-time leader at Shelton State, 239 assists. Hits 1 of 2. It's a 20. Actually hits them both. 23-17. The Lion lead. 8:05 remaining here in the first half. Akinsola at the top of the key. Over to McNamara. Back out to Akinsola. Akinsola dribbles around Barnes in the corner to Ramon. She'll drive, layup up and in. Good take by Ramon. She's got 5. Lions up 8 again. 25-17, 7:50 remaining here in the first half. Over the timeline is Hobdy, guarded by Ramon. Has it the free throw line, kicks out the Sample. Sample drives to the free throw line herself, brings it back out beyond the 3-point line. Doesn't take the screen from Barnes, now kicks out the Barnes. Barnes drives, spins, loses it, stolen away by Ramon. Now over to Criswell. Criswell drives, backs down to her defender, down and in. What a move by the junior. Lions with their largest lead at 10, 27-17. Head coach Rick Petrie will call his first timeout here of the first half. 7:18 remaining. That will take us to the media timeout. We'll take that break as well here on Roar Lions Productions on the Varsity Network.
Real people living right here in your community are the heart of Bank Independent and everything we do. You have our commitment to bring the people, ideas, and resources together that create a stronger community full of endless potential. For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you. Member FDIC.
Join the University of North Alabama's Lions Athletic Club today. The Lions Athletic Club is the official booster club of the athletics department and provides increased scholarship opportunities, facility improvements, and operational expense support. Members of the Lions Athletic Club are eligible for priority seating at football and basketball events and access to hospitality areas at select sporting events. Membership begins at $300. Call 256-765-4615 or visit roarlions.com for more information.
Florence Utilities offers several ways to view and pay your utility bill. Log into your account to sign up for paperless, auto pay, text pay, and more to make your life easier. Want to continue receiving a paper bill but would also like an electronic bill notification? Sign up for text pay or add your email address to your account. To take advantage of these convenient ways to view and pay your utility bill, visit florenceal.org and select utilities to register for an account, or call 256-760-6512 for more information.
Hey guys, how long have you been wearing those out-of-date, scratched-up glasses? This is Dr. Hamp Moore with Renaissance Eye Care. Go ahead and do as the woman in your ring and schedule an eye exam. You can go to renaissanceeyecare.com or call 767-5000 to see either Dr. Kathy Warner, Dr. Lisa Campbell, or myself. Everyone knows it's time to evaluate the health of your eyes and get a new pair of glasses. We can make sure you won't miss any of the action this fall. And Roar Lions.
And back inside CB&S Bank Arena, where North Alabama leads JAX 27-17, 7:18 remaining here in the second quarter. The Lions 4 of 5 from the field. JAX just 0 of 1. They are 2 for 2 from the line. The Lions hit 4 straight shots to extend their lead out the 10 here so far. They're shooting 52% from the field, 11 of 21. JAX shooting 6 of 19 from the field for 32%. Also 3 of 10 from 3. The Lions 2 of 3 from beyond the arc. Big difference, though, has been turnovers. The Lions have 4 assists, 6 have only given away 2, and they've gotten 8 points off of those 6 turnovers. They're also winning on the boards 12-11, and they're winning in the fast break points category 8-0. That game tracker update is brought to you by Hampton Inns and Suites. So, the lineups on the court here. Lions up 10, their largest lead of the game. 7:18 remaining here in the half. Sanchez Ponce taking it out of the basket to the right. Lobs it in for Barnes, and Barnes skies up to get it. Back over to Sanchez Ponce as the Gamecocks try to break the press and do over the timeline. Sanchez Ponce guarded here by McNamara. She'll drive on Ramon. Backs her down the low block. Tries to spin. Tough shot and a block call here against UNA. Looks like that is going to go on Criswell. Actually, it goes on Ramon, her second, and the team's second. Brings in Alvarado.
Subbing in now for the Lions, number 2, Alexander Alvarado.
So Sanchez Ponce, the line to shoot 2. Senior out of Spain, transfer from Reinhardt in her second season. Last year averaged 8 points, 3.5 rebounds per game. 2 seasons at Reinhardt averaged 13 points a game. First shot up and in. Before then, the Gamecocks were 2 of 4 from the line. Next shot up here from Ponce. Hits them both. She's got 4. It's a 27-19 lead, 7:05 remaining here in the half. Alvarado will bring it over the timeline, over to Atkinson at the right wing. Out to Criswell straight away, bounce pass to McNamara at the right elbow. Hands over to Atkinson to the free throw line. Works it down low to McNamara. She'll drive, tough shot, banks it in. McNamara with 6 to lead the Lions. Lean back out the 10, 29-19. 6:40 remaining in the half. Hobdy over to Jones, who just checked back in at the top of the key. Drives, Kicks out to Sanchez Ponce, left corner three. She hits it. She has now got 7, leads down the 7, 29-22, 6:25 remaining in the second. Criswell kicks out to Akinsola. Gets a screen from McNamara. Tries to pass to McNamara, taken away by Barnes. Barnes bringing it the other way. Drives on Chipolati. Tough shot, no. A foul called, and she will go to the line to shoot 2. Barnes has been a big, bright spot for this Gamecock team here so far. It's her second steal of the evening. Sends Barnes to the line here to shoot 2. 50-year senior out of Montgomery, Alabama, in her 3rd season with the Gamecocks, averaging right around 7 points per game and about 4.5 rebounds for her career there at Jacksonville. First shot up and in for Barnes. It's her first point of the evening. Jazzy Kling set the check in for the Lions. Next shot up. Off the back of the iron, no, and a rebound by Alvarado. Brings it quickly the other way. Now the Criswell at the left wing. Out the McNamara, near the top of the key, over to Akinsola. Almost a 5-out look here from the Lions. Now to Chipolati. Over to McNamara. Here to Chipolati, 10 on the shot clock. Turnaround jumper, back of the iron, no. Rebound by Hobdy. Racing the other way. And pulls it out. Now takes it to the baseline. Skip pass out to Sample. She'll drive back out to Hobdy in the right corner. Criswell guarding her in the switching man-to-man defense. Hobdy drives, now kicks out to Jones. Right wing 3. Back of the iron, no. Jones with the offensive rebound. Tough shot up, no. Chipolati skies up for the rebound. Knocked out of bounds. And will stay with Jax State. 5:27 on the game clock, 20 on the shot clock. Checking in for the Gamecocks will be Mina Djurjevic for Barnes. Kling will come in for Chipolati. Djurjevic, 11 points, pair of rebounds, 3 steals in the game against Division III LaGrange. Jones gets it in the left corner, kicks out the Sample. Now to Sanchez Ponce. Hobdy at the right wing, out to Jones straight away. Over the Sample at the left wing. She'll try a 3, short. And Criswell tracks down the rebound. That is her 3rd of the night to tie the game high. Alvarado at the right wing, down low to Kling. Kling, left-handed shot, can't get it to go. And can't get her own offensive rebound, knocked out of bounds. Ball to the Gamecocks. 5:03 remaining in the half. Lions now have hit 5 of their last 8 shots. Hobdy will slowly bring it over the timeline. Guarded by Akinsola. Gets a screen from Djurjevic. She'll drive. Kicks out to Jones. Jones. Hop, step, shot up. Can't get it to go. Rebound Alvarado. Quickly out to Akinsola. Quickly over the timeline. Drives. Tough shot. Blocked by Djurjevic. Gets her own rebound and kicks out to Kling. 20 on the shot clock. Kling will reset the offense out to Alvarado. Bounce pass to McNamara. Drive, spins. Fadeaway jumper. Can't get it to go. Rebound Sanchez Ponce. Quickly to Hobdy over the timeline. Drives on McNamara. Tough shot. Gets it in. Good take. Hobdy now in the double figures with 10. Timeout called by Candy Whitaker for UNA. Her first timeout. 29-25, 4:18 remaining here in the second. As Jacksonville State with a 6-0 run over the last 2 minutes and 13 seconds. North Alabama, the last 2 minutes and 30 seconds of their own. 0-4 in the midst of a scoring drought. So Hobdy, the first player in the double figures tonight for either side, shooting 3 of 5 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, 2 of 2 from the line. So Jax State 8 of 25 from the field. The Lions 12 of 26. And 3-point shooting, just like we mentioned in the early part. Jax State wants to shoot a lot of them. They shot 13 already to 4 of 13. The Lions, though, 2 of 3 in their short amount of time. 30-second timeout is over. Lions with 3 remaining, each side with 3 remaining. Kling to take it out. No pressure here from Jax State. Alvarado will bring it over the timeline. In for Ramon, who's got a pair of fouls already. Criswell now to Clutter. Clutter just checked in, hands over to Alvarado, right corner three, side of the iron, no. Howard checked into the game as well. Djurdjevic with the rebound, out to Sanchez Ponce. Guarded by Kling. Crosses over, drives, and loses it out of bounds, but it's knocked out of bounds by Clutter. Taking it out is Hobdy as they wipe up some of the sweat. It's kind of chilly here inside CBNS Bank Arena. A little bit chilly, it's not uncomfortable by any shape of the imagination. Djurdjevic gets the inbound and hands it back over to Hobdy. Hobdy guarded by Howard. She'll drive, kicks out the sample on the low block, fight for the loose ball, and it will go to UNA. Good defense by Alvarado. Checking in now for the Gamecocks is Brooklyn McDaniel, senior out of Helflin, Alabama. A senior in her 4th year. Averaging right around 4 points a game in her career. Also a pair of rebounds. Alvarado over the timeline, hands over to Criswell. Now to Howard. Howard dribbles to the elbow, hands over to Alvarado. She'll try a right wing three. Short, banks it in. Gets a friendly bounce. She's got 5. Lead back out the 7. 32-25, 3:20 remaining in the second. Hobdy guarded by Alvarado. Gets a screen from Djurdjevic. She'll drive, slips, falls, and a turnover in the hands of Criswell. Works quickly out the Clutter. Clutter stops, kicks out the Criswell. Now over to Alvarado. 20 on the shot clock, 3 on the game clock. Bounces back to Alvarado. She'll drive. Tough shot. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound, Howard. Here to Criswell for the left corner three. Back iron, no. Fight for the loose ball. Won by Jones. She'll race the other way, 2-on-2. And she'll slow it down. Let the rest of her teammates get set. Takes a screen from Djurdjevic. Steps back. Left wing three. Side of the iron, no. And Howard tracks down the rebound out to Criswell. And a foul will be called against the Gamecocks. It's going to go on Sample, her first and the team's first of the second quarter. Akinsola will check in for Alvarado. Ricard Mensah, Thornsberry, and Barnes will come in for Hobdy, Jones, and Djurdjevic. McNamara into the game for UNA as well. She will come in for Howard. Howard given some good minutes there with 3 rebounds during that time. Akinsola will bring it over the timeline. Hands over to Criswell, now to Clutter. Clutter here to Criswell, left wing three, rolls in and out, no. And a rebound by Ricard Mensah. Brings it over the timeline. Hands over to Thornsberry, guarded by Akinsola. 2:15 remaining in the half. 20 on the shot clock. Ricard Mensah drives, kicks out. It's McDaniel. Spins, goes into the paint, knocked away by Criswell, and she comes up with the steal. Out to McNamara, second steal for Criswell tonight. Clutter. Under 2 left to play in the half. Setting up the play, McNamara at the right elbow. Out to Criswell, and we're going to get an offensive foul. Caught her on the push-off. That's her second and the team's 4th. Jackson will come in for Kling. And looks like Alvarado to come in as well, as Criswell will check out with her second foul. JAX stay with 9 turnovers, UNA with 4 now. Minute 45 remaining in the half. Barnes at the top of the key. Hands over to Sample. Sample drives, kicks out the Thornsberry at the left wing. Now the Barnes straight away. She'll try a 3. Off the side of the arm. Rebound by Akinsola. Her game high 5th. Quickly the other way. Akinsola drives. Kicks out Clutter for the long 2. Short. Rebound McNamara. McNamara steps back. Gets it in. McNamara with 8 to lead the Lions. Snapping a 1 of 9 streak from the field. 9-point lead, 34-25, minute 15 left here in the first as Alvarado gets caught for the foul, and that will send Thornsberry to line the shoot 2 on the reach-in. For Alvarado, that is her first and the team's fifth. So that sends us to the bonus for the Gamecocks for the remaining minute 12 here of the half. Fouls starting to become an issue here for UNA. Ramon and Criswell, two of your starters, out with 2 fouls. Thornsberry, 2 points so far. First shot on its way, hits it. Did miss her first 2 free throws. Jack State now 6 of 9 from the line. Next shot here from Thornsberry on its way and hits it. Minute 12 left, 34-27 is the Lion lead. Alvarado will bring it over the timeline. Dribbles at the top of the key, a bounce pass to McNamara. McNamara spins. Tough shot, no, but she is fouled and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on McDaniel. That is her first and the team's second. McNamara to attempt her first free throws tonight. Line so far 3 of 4 from the line. First shot up, got it in. McNamara continues to impress for UNA in her first couple of games. Next shot up, rolls in and out, no, rebound by Sample. 8-point Lion lead under a minute left in the half. Thornsberry over the timeline, guarded by Alvarado. Sets up the play at the left wing. Now kicks out the Barnes. Barnes drives, tries to back down. McNamara spins. Tough shot off the front of the iron. Rebound, Rincard Mensah. Next shot, that's a tough shot. Rebound by Barnes. Now kicks out the Thornsberry. Swings over to Sample. 15 on the shot clock, 33 on the game clock. Now hands over to McDaniel. McDaniel spins, taken away by Akinsola. That's her third steal tonight. She'll drive, tough shot, blocking call, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. For Thornsberry, that is her second and the team's third. Akinsola with 5 points tonight. Good drive by Akinsola. Kling will check into the game, and Jackson will check out. Hobdy will come in for Thornsberry. First shot from Akinsola on its way, short. Akinsola came in as a 50% free throw shooter. Hit 1 of 2 in her first free throw attempts. Trying to keep it at 50% with the next one. That's short. Rebound by Rincard Mensah. 20 seconds left. 8-point Lion lead. McDaniel over to Rincard Mensah. Over the timeline, guarded by Clutter. Drives, kicks out, taken away by Akinsola. Her 4th steal of the night. Alvarado picks up her dribble. Bounce pass to Clutter. 5 on the game clock. Clutter drives, kicks out the Kling for 3 at the buzzer. Offline, no, and that one will end the first half. So the Lions with a 35-27 lead after the first 20 minutes of play. We'll take a couple-minute break and we'll go over the first half stats here on Roar Lion Productions on the Varsity Network.
It's Bo time. Fumbling the food on game day? Rookie move. But you know Bo can make your tailgate a winner, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Because the Carolina Legend has everything you're craving. We're talking crispy, juicy chicken loaded with real Southern flavor, fluffy scratch-made buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixins to feed your whole crew faster than you can say touchdown. Be the MVP this season and let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's Bo time.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
Hey everyone, my name is Katie Hewitt, and I'm the Director of Food and Beverage here at RTJ at the Shoals. Don't forget, our team at the Shoals is prepared to meet the needs of any event, whether a small gathering with friends and family or a large corporate party. Our team can handle it all. Say I do with the most beautiful view of the Tennessee River. With our personal event team, newly renovated bridal suite, come book a tour and see how we can make your day special and one to remember. The Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail at the Shoals is the perfect backdrop for your special day.
Reserve food and beverage by calling 256-446-5111. Swing away at RTJ.
Huddle up, wing lovers, and double your count for less on Wing Tuesdays at Buffalo Wild Wings. When you buy one order of traditional wings, get one for 50% off. No time to dine? Order for delivery and wing it up with a crew at home. Or pick up takeout when you're on the go. Limit one per order, not valid with any other offers. Additional terms and conditions apply. Huddle up for Wing Tuesday at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Imagine a bank where you feel at home. Real people living right here in your community are the heart of Bank Independent and everything we do. You have our commitment to bring the people, ideas, and resources together that create a stronger community full of endless potential. For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you. Member FDIC.
At Lawn Pride of Northwest Alabama, we offer a comprehensive range of lawn care services designed to address the needs of homeowners. From routine maintenance to specialized treatments, we have the expertise and resources to ensure your lawn remains healthy and vibrant year-round. Let our lawn professionals take the job off your hands and create the lawn that meets your need. Contact us today to get a free estimate by visiting lawnpride.com/Northwest Alabama or by calling 938-410-50.
Welcome back inside CB&S Bank Arena as we take you through the first half stats. UNA leading JAX 35-27 after the first 20 minutes of play. The Gamecocks shot 8 of 29 from the field, 4 of 15 from three-point range, 7 of 10 from the line. UNA shot 13 of 34 for 41% from the field, 3 of 8 from 3, and 50% from the line, 4 of 8. The Lions, 1 on the turnover side, forced 11 there in the first half, only had 4. 1 in points off turnovers as well, 11-1. 1 in the paint, 22-8. Second chance points even for both sides, 5 each. Fast break points in favor of the Lions here of 8-0. Bench points in favor of the Lions as well, 7-6. Leading the Gamecocks there in the first half, Michaela Hobdy with 10 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, 2 of 2 from the line. You have Maria Sanchez-Ponce, 7 points. Kiera Thornsberry with 4. Victoria Cavallo with 2. Adriana Jones with 3. Amaya Barnes with 1. For UNA, their leader right now, Cameron McNamara, 9 points, 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 2 from the line. You've got 4 Lions with 5 points with Bucky Akinsola, Greta Ramon, Katie Criswell, and Alexandra Alvarado. You've also got Sophia Cipollati with 4 and India Howard with 2. Largest lead for the Lions came with 10. Jacksonville State, their largest lead at 1. The best scoring drive run for the Lions, 7-0. Best scoring run for Jacksonville State, 2. We had 2 lead changes. Game was tied at 2. The Lions have led for 18 minutes and 32 seconds of the opening half. Well, coming up next here on the halftime report, the voice of the Lions, Ben Ray, will talk with a UNA student athlete. That will be when we return here on Roar Lion Productions on the Varsity Network.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
Help build the pride today by becoming a North Alabama Athletics corporate partner. Join the UNA Lions Sports Network and be a part of the broadcast as UNA travels across the country taking on the best. Become an ESPN sponsor and your business can help put North Alabama on the worldwide leader in sports. Want your logo seen in front of the most loyal fan bases around on social media and at UNA's athletic facilities? Visit roarlions.com for more information.
Flavor is calling at Lost Pizza Company Shoals. Introducing the new limited time only Margarita Pizza. Fresh basil, fine ripened tomatoes, and creamy mozzarella pearls on our homemade crust. Light, bright, and bursting with flavor. Try our all new dry rub wings, seasoned to perfection with bold smoky spices that'll have you coming back for more. Don't forget dessert. Cotton Blues cheesecake slices are here. Creamy, dreamy, and downright legendary. These flavors won't stick around forever. Only at Lost Pizza Company Shoals, where the lost get fed.
United Community is a bank that asks, when it comes to your finances, how do you define success? Knowing your bank has your financial future right on course? Having a banking partner that's ready with a plan when opportunity knocks? Or maybe it's a digital banking experience that puts everything at your fingertips, even at your daughter's soccer game. However you define success, United Community's trusted bankers are here for you. Success. It takes a community, a united community. Learn more at ucbi.com. Member FDIC.
It's Bo time. Fumbling the food on game day? Rookie move. But you know Bo can make your tailgate a winner, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Because the Carolina Legend has everything you're craving. We're talking crispy, juicy chicken loaded with real Southern flavor, fluffy scratch-made buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixings to feed your whole crew faster than you can say touchdown. Be the MVP this season and let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's Bo time.
Florence Utilities offers several ways to view and pay your utility bill. Log into your account to sign up for paperless, auto pay, text pay, and more to make your life easier. Want to continue receiving a paper bill but would also like an electronic bill notification? Sign up for TextPay or add your email address to your account. To take advantage of these convenient ways to view and pay your utility bill, visit florenceal.org and select Utilities to register for an account, or call 256-760-6512 for more information. Welcome back into the broadcast, everybody. Grant Wakefield here with you, checking in here at the half. On Tuesday, September 30th, the University of North Alabama made a special announcement announcing the launch of 5 new sports. Men's and women's indoor track, men's and women's outdoor track, and women's flag football are the sports the Lions are adding. North Alabama will become the 6th Division I institution in the country, 2nd in the state of Alabama, and 2nd in the UAC to announce the launch of women's flag football. Dr. Josh Looney, Director of Athletics here at North Alabama, says that it was important for the Lions to lead and be out front of the growth of women's flag football.
And then we're excited to lead and be part of that. We'll be just the 6th Division I school to activate women's flag football. We'll join Alabama State in-state and UT Arlington that's in the UAC. We expect as the 2028 Olympic Games continue to come to fruition, and additional ads in the NCAA level, we expect that number to grow very rapidly, very quickly. And to be on the front end of that was important for us to be a leader with UNA in that space.
Flag football is also growing across the country thanks to initiatives like the 2028 Olympics and NFL flag. And here in the Shoals community, flag football is growing thanks to Kilby Laboratory School 5th grader R.G. Campbell.
In April, I pitched the idea to a Shoals Spark idea competition for kids my age. Our school does it every year, and I really wanted to win it this year. Soon after, I partnered with Randy Burns at Florence Parks and Rec, and today we're in the middle of our very first season. I'm excited to see my dream grow, and I'm excited to see more colleges and more people looking at it. Like UNA, that just shows me that dreams can come true, and it doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter how big or small you are, you can do anything. I'm just very happy.
Dr. Looney also announced the launch of 4 new track programs, all led by UNA head cross-country coach Connor Callahan. Men's and women's both will see new additions with both indoor and outdoor distance-based programs coming soon. Dr. Looney has also mentioned that this has been a goal for him ever since he stepped foot in Florence.
And for years, really, at least in the years that I've been here, the question is, how can we grow that program? How can we continue to invest in our distance athletes? And when you didn't have a track, it is tough to do that. And thanks to a generous donation that we received at the Cox Creek Sports Complex, we were able to install the Hewlett and Jacqueline Gregory track at Cox Creek Sports Complex just this past April, which has opened the door for us to take a phased approach to growing our cross-country program in a distance-based track and field program that we think will absolutely elevate our cross-country programs immediately and will grow the sport over time at UNA.
Head coach Connor Callahan says that the addition of indoor and outdoor track shows that UNA is ready for growth and ready to make some noise.
But you talk about adding track and adding sports. Our sport is one that has been taken away from some universities. So it again shows the growth that we're having here at UNA as a university, as an athletic department. It shows that we are here to stay and we are here to, make some noise.
All 5 sports will begin play in the 2026-27 athletic year. And if you want more information, you can visit roarlions.com for more. We'll be back with the second half after this.
Tradition runs deep. Since 1906, we've been serving families and communities with stability you can count on. And today, that legacy of service continues. Recognized by American Banker as the 16th best performing bank nationally and #1 in Alabama in their asset category. Being a team member is who we are, which is why we're proud to support University of North Alabama athletics. So, bank with the best. Visit cbsbank.com to learn more. CB&S Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Searching for a way to add more space to your life? Midgard Self-Storage has the storage solution you're looking for. Our Florence, Alabama self-storage facilities offer a wide selection of unit sizes designed to meet your unique needs. Whether you're clearing space in your garage, adding a nursery, or expanding your business, you'll find the ideal features to simplify your experience with a storage unit at Midgard Self-Storage. Explore our unit sizes and prices to learn more about the Florence storage options at midgardselfstorage.com.
It's bow time. Fumbling the food on game day? Rookie move. But Bo can make your tailgate a winner, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Because the Carolina Legend has everything you're craving. With juicy chicken loaded with real Southern flavor, fluffy scratch-made buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixings to feed your whole crew faster than you could say touchdown. Be the MVP this season and let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's bow time.
At Lawn Pride of Northwest Alabama, we offer a comprehensive range of lawn care services designed to address the needs of homeowners. From routine maintenance to specialized treatments, we have the expertise and resources to ensure your lawn remains healthy and vibrant year-round. Let our lawn professionals take the job off your hands and create the lawn that meets your need. Contact us today to get a free estimate by visiting lawnpride.com/Northwest Alabama or by calling 938-410-5012.
Another exciting year of UNA athletics is here. Don't miss any of the action. Become a season ticket holder today. Season tickets are available for soccer, volleyball, football, basketball, baseball, and softball. Don't wait until the last second. Avoid the lines. Reserve your seats and support the Pride. Visit roarlions.com or call 256-765-5466 to find out when season tickets go on sale.
Hi, this is Ike Fowler with Alabama Health Guidance. At AHG, we specialize in Medicare education and Medicare health plans. Just like the UNA Lions, we understand the importance of teamwork. So if you're nearing retirement, going on Medicare for the first time, or just want to review your current Medicare plan, give us a call at 256-648-5710 or stop by our office at 885 Florence Boulevard. That's 256-648-5710. Roar Lions.
And back inside CB&S Bank Arena, where North Alabama leads JAX 35-27 after the first half of play. Getting ready to start the third quarter here between the Gamecocks and the Lions. The Gamecocks shooting 28% from the field. UNA shooting 41%. Gamecocks 4 of 15 from on the arc. 27%. The Lions are 3 of 8. So the Gamecocks will have the ball to start things off here in the second half. We've got Abdi Jones, Sanchez Ponce, Sample, and Barnes out there for the Gamecocks. McNamara, Chipolati, Criswell, Ramon, and Akinsola. So the original starting lineups for both sides out on the court. And Gamecocks will be going from right to left, the Lions from left to right. So Jones with the inbound into Sanchez Ponce over to Hobdy. She'll walk it over the timeline. Lions back out in the 1-3-1 zone. Criswell, bounce pass here, the sample in the corner. No, rebound by Criswell. And that is her 4th rebound of the night. Akinsola over to Chipolati. Chipolati now to Ramon at the top of the key. Bounce pass to McNamara at the right elbow. Hands over to Akinsola. Akinsola drives, now kicks out to Criswell. Out to Akinsola. 10 on the shot clock. Gets a screen from McNamara. Barnes reaches out. Throws it down low. Nice pass off the glass and in. McNamara in the double figures. She's got 11 to lead all scores. Lead out the 10, their largest of the game. 37-27, 45 seconds into the third quarter. Barnes at the right wing, guarded by McNamara. Man-to-man applied here by the Lions. Hobdy, guarded by Akinsola. Out to Sanchez Ponce. She'll drive. Tries to back down. Criswell stops. Double team comes from Akinsola. And we're going to get a jump ball, and that ball will go to the Lions. 12th forced turnover by UNA tonight. Got 11 points. 11-1 points off turnovers in favor of the Lions so far tonight. Ramon will bring it over the timeline. Hands over to Akinsola. Now to Criswell at the top of the key. Bounce pass to McNamara at the right elbow. Hands over to Chipolati. Steps back for 3. Off the side of the iron, no. And a foul will come on Ramon, reaching over the top of Hobdy. And that will be her 3rd and the team's 1st. Now Alvarado, who was getting some water deep down the line there, can't get her in time. Hobdy quickly over the timeline. Guarded by Ramon, picks up her dribble out to Jones. Jones spins. Tough shot, gets it in. Jones now with 5, hasn't hit a shot since that 3-pointer in the first quarter. Lead down the 8, 37-29, 8:15 remaining in the third. Criswell at the top of the key. Calls out the play over to Ramon at the left wing. Ramon out to Criswell. Drives, pull-up jumper. Off the front of the iron, no. An offensive rebound by Akinsola. Puts a shot up, can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound, pass to McNamara. Now kicks in the corner. It's Chipolati for 3. She hits it. Chipolati with 7, and the lead out to 11, their largest of the game. 7:45 remaining in the third. Great hustle by Akinsola with 5 rebounds tonight, 3 of them on the offensive glass. Sanchez Ponce to Hobdy for a straightaway 3. Rolls in and out. Chipolati with the rebound. And a foul from behind by Sample. Sample will pick up her 2nd and the team's 1st of the third quarter. Now Alvarado will come in for Ramon. Chipolati, the bounce pass in. Just a second 3-pointer attempted by Chipolati tonight. Criswell gets a handoff over to Akinsola. Has it at the elbow, now kicks out. Alvarado drives, tough shot, that's blocked away by Barnes, and a rebound by Barnes. Hobdy quickly, bounce pass to Jones. Jones drives to the corner, guarded by McNamara, now goes in the paint. Pass tipped out the Sample, left corner 3, front of the iron, no. Akinsola skies up, tips it to McNamara for the rebound, she'll lose it. And we're going to get an offensive foul against McNamara as Jones came away with the steal, as McNamara will pick up her 1st and the team's 2nd. Taking a look at the replay, McNamara did get her elbow in the face of Jones. Not intentional, she was just going for the ball. Underneath the basket, Hobdy takes it out. Gets it in the Sample. Sample, tough shot, no, but she is fouled, and she will go to the line to shoot 2. That will go on Akinsola, her 2nd, and already 3 quick fouls for UNA in the first 3 minutes here of the third quarter. Sample to the line to shoot 2 for her first free throws. Hasn't hit anything, 0-5 from the field, 0-4 from 3 tonight. First shot up, short. Gamecocks now 7 of 11 from the line. 7 of 10 in the first half. Next shot up, and she hits 1 of 2. Her first point tonight, leads down to 10, 40-30. 7 minutes remaining in the third. Akinsola will bring it over the timeline. Man-to-man applied here by the Gamecocks. Akinsola calls everybody off. Now over to Chipolati. Drives to the baseline. Tough shot. Can't get it to go. She'll be fouled by Sanchez Ponce. Goes the line to shoot two. First foul on her and the team's second of the second half, or the third quarter, I should say. Chipolati will go the line to shoot two. Perfect from the line so far this year. First shot up. Hits it. Sophomore Naruto Dine, Italy. Played on Italy's U18, U20 teams the last couple of years. Next shot, that one rolls in and out. And fight for the loose ball. Jones comes up with it, but McNamara shoves her from behind. She'll pick up her second foul of the game and the team's third of the third quarter. Checking in will be McDaniel for the Gamecocks. Sanchez Ponce will check out. Jones will take it out in front of the UNA bench. Hobdy will bring it over the timeline. Team trailing by 11, 6:40 remaining in the third. Hobdy at the top of the key, out the Barnes at the right wing, guarded by McNamara. Now over to Hobdy. Hobdy, that's knocked away by Akinsola, back in their hands. McDaniel drives, spins, tries to go to work, tough shot, got it in. McDaniel gets it in, lead down the 9, 41-32, 6:15 remaining in the third. Criswell steps out beyond the three-point line here to Alvarado. Straightaway three off the side of the iron, no. Rebound here by Sample. Sample brings it over the timeline, bounce pass to Barnes. Barnes right-handed layup short. And knocked out of bounds and will stay with the Gamecocks. Jackson and Howard to check in for the Lions, as McNamara and Criswell will check out. Hobdy takes out under the basket to the right. 5:59 on the game clock, 20 on the shot clock. Will lob it in for Barnes and makes a one-handed catch. Hands over to Hobdy. Guarded by Alvarado. Over to Barnes, 10 on the shot clock. Out to Hobdy. Hobdy drives, scoop shot up, blocked by Alvarado, rebound Howard. Now over to Alvarado. Coming the other way with speed, will slow it down and set up the offense. Alvarado now hands over to Howard, back out to Alvarado. Spins in the paint. Scoop shot up, gets it in. She's got 7, leads out to 11 again, 43-32. Transfer. Redshirt senior out of Richmond, California, doing work here this evening. McDaniel with it at the left wing, 20 on the shot clock. Guarded by Jackson. Tries to drive on Jackson, spins, goes up, and an offensive foul. Alvarado doing more for the Lions tonight. That foul will go on McDaniel. That is her second and the team's third. Thornsberry checks into the game, and Clutter checks into the game for the Lions. Over the timeline is McNamara. Hands over to Chipolati. Now to Howard. Howard guarded by Barnes. Kicks out to Clutter. Clutter. Barnes flops. Throws it down low to Howard. Howard, another flop by McDaniel. Can't get it to go. Rebound Barnes. Hands over to Jones, and Jones brings it over the timeline. Tries to cross over Clutter. Dribbles and brings it out beyond the three-point line. Spins. Kicks out to Sample. Sample loses it. Stolen away by Howard, over to Alvarado. Now to Clutter. Clutter in transition. And got smacked in the face, and a foul on Barnes. Good take there by Clutter, who got hammered, as Barnes will pick up her second and the team's fourth. So both sides with 4 fouls here in the third quarter. That'll take us to our third quarter media timeout. We will take that here on Royal Lions Productions on the Varsity Network.
Teachers. Don't forget, our team at the Shoals is prepared to meet the needs of any event. Whether a small gathering with friends and family or a large corporate party, our team can handle it all. Say I do with the most beautiful view of the Tennessee River. With our personal event team, newly renovated bridal suite, come book a tour and see how we can make your day special and one to remember. The Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail at the Shoals is the perfect backdrop for your special day.
Reserve food and beverage by calling 256-446-5111. Swing away at RTJ.
Imagine a bank where you feel at home. Real people living right here in your community are the heart of Bank Independent and everything we do. You have our commitment to bring the people, ideas, and resources together that create a stronger community full of endless potential. For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you. Member FDIC.
Hampton Inn and Suites downtown, a proud corporate partner of North Alabama Athletics. Located at 505 South Court Street in downtown Florence, you'll be just a short walk from shops, restaurants in the historic district. Take a short walk to visit the Civil War Hospital at Pope's Tavern Museum or the University of North Alabama. Or take a short drive to Helen Keller's birthplace in the Alabama Music Hall of Fame. Enjoy daily free hot breakfast, Wi-Fi, and the indoor pool. You'll find everything you need right where you need it. That's Hampton Inn and Suites downtown. Want to keep up with North Alabama athletics no matter where you are? Stay up to date with all things UNA by following the Lions on social media. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to the UNA Athletics YouTube page. Get your game day schedules, score updates, full game recaps, highlights, and more by keeping up with the Pride on social media. No matter where you are, you can stay in the know by following us on social media. Visit RoarLions.com today for more information.
And welcome back inside CBNS Bank Arena, where UNA leads JAX 43-32, 4:20 remaining here in the third quarter. So far in the third frame of the game, UNA shooting 3 of 9 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 1 of 2 from the line. The Gamecocks 2 of 7 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3, 1 of 2 from the line. Lions have forced 14 turnovers. They've only had 4 giveaways with 11 points to 1 off of those turnovers. However, JAX State has taken the advantage on the glass now, 30-25, including 10 of 8 offensive rebounds. That Game Tracker update brought to you by the Lost Pizza Company. Join us for UNA basketball night at Lost Pizza Company in historic downtown Florence, Alabama, every Monday from 6 to 7:30. Get a live look inside both UNA basketball programs and enjoy some great pizza and food at the Lost Pizza Company in downtown Florence. Alyssa Clutter here to the line to shoot 2. Be her first free throw attempts here so far on the season. Didn't play in the first game against UT Martin. Played 15 minutes against Fisk in their last matchup. Actually, she missed her first 2 free throws of the season. Now make it 3 as that one rattles in and out. Akinsola set the check in after the free throws. Next shot up, and she hits 1 of 2. Clutter on the board, her first point of the night. Akinsola will come in for her. 44-32, the Lion lead, their largest of the game. 4:15 remaining here in the third quarter. Thornsberry brings over the timeline for JAX State. Bounce pass over to Jones. Jones now over to McDaniel on the left wing. She'll drive into the paint. Drives, goes up, and a jump ball called. That will stay with the Gamecocks. Great defense by Alvarado. Great defense by Akinsola, who's done a great job tonight. That's 5 steals, 5 rebounds, and 5 points. 13 on the shot clock. Thornsberry taken out under the basket to the right. Gets it into Busic, brings it back out. 10 on the shot clock, hands over to Thornsberry. Thornsberry drives, paint knocked away by Alvarado, taken away by Akinsola. McDaniel waiting on her, Euro step, lost it out of bounds, and it will stay with the Lions. Akinsola with her 6th steal of the night, 15th turnover by the Gamecocks. 26 on the shot clock, 3:48 on the game clock. Akinsola taken out under the basket to left. Gets into Alvarado for a left corner 3. She hits it! Alvarado in the double figures with 10. Lions up 15, 47-32. Thornsberry over the timeline, guarded by Alvarado. Over to Jones, guarded by Jackson. Jones drives, tough shot, scoop shot, no. Rebound Howard over to Jackson, works it to Akinsola. Akinsola kicks out to Alvarado, now to Jackson at the right wing. Jackson will drive into the paint, tough shot, can't get it to go, and a rebound by Barnes. Barnes now with her 7th rebound of the night. Thornsberry over the timeline. Guarded by Alvarado. It's a screen from McDaniel. Over to Barnes at the left wing. Barnes stops in the paint, kicks out to Thornsberry. Thornsberry out to Barnes, straight away for 3, off the side of the yard, and a rebound by Akinsola. Quickly over the timeline, Akinsola drive, shot, roll in, and a rebound by Jones. Jones, and she will get fouled by Howard in transition. That will be her first and the team's 5th, and that will send Jones to the line here to shoot 2. JAX State, 8 of 12 from the line. Criswell and McNamara will come in for Howard and Chipolati. Hobdy in for Thornsberry. Sanchez Ponce will come in for Jones after the free throw. Jones' first free throws of the night. First shot on its way, and gets it. Next shot up, and hits them both. Jones now with 7 on the night, 47-34 the Lion lead, 2:42 remaining in the third. Sanchez Ponce comes in for Jones. Over the timeline is Alvarado. Hands over to Akinsola. Now to McNamara, just inside the 3-point line. Back out to Alvarado, drives. Kicks in the corner. It's Jackson for a left wing 3. She hits it. Jackson from beyond the arc. Her first points. Lions up 16, 50-34. Lobbing it down low. Trying to find Busic. Intercepted by Jackson. Her first steal. And then Busic just takes away from her. Right-handed layup off the glass and in. Her first points. Just the 5th turnover by the Lions. 2 minutes left in the third, 50-36. Alvarado hands over to Criswell. Now to Akinsola. It's a screen from McNamara. Drives, loses possession. Now kicks Alvarado, left corner 3. She hits it! Alvarado with 13. Lions up 17. 3 of 5 from beyond the arc tonight. This is a senior from California. Minute 30 left here in the first 20 on the shot clock. Excuse me, the third quarter. Sanchez Ponce at the right wing. Out to Hobdy. She'll try a deep 3. Rolls in and out. Rebound Jackson. Now to Alvarado. Now to Akinsola. Here at the right wing, guarded by Sanchez Ponce to Criswell. Criswell dribbles at the top of the key. Over to Alvarado at the left wing. Alvarado back out to Criswell. Criswell now to McNamara in the paint. Goes up, and she will get fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Goes to McDaniel. That will be her 3rd and the team's 5th. Since McNamara on the line to shoot 2, as Sample will come in for Busic. McNamara so far tonight, 1 of 2 from the line. Djurjevic will come in for McDaniel. Picked up her 3rd foul. Minute 2 left here in the third. Lions with a 17-point lead. First shot from McNamara up, and nothing but net. Next shot up, hits it. She's got 13 to tie Alvarado for the game high. And a 19-point Lion lead, their largest of the game. Hobdy over the timeline, guarded by Alvarado. Now over to Sanchez Ponce. She'll drive and falls down, and the ball will go out of bounds to UNA. Just a turnover. Sanchez Ponce Just fell down, lost it out of bounds. It's their 17th turnover. Over the timeline is Alvarado. Bounce pass over to McNamara at the right elbow. 20 on the shot clock, out to Criswell. Criswell down low to McNamara, and another offensive foul. That will be McNamara's third, team fifth, but no free throws due to the offensive foul. Howard will come in for McNamara. 6 turnover by the Lions. Done a good job cutting down on those tonight. Averaged 19 a game, 38 total in the first 2. 30 on the game clock, 28 on the shot clock. A 2-second difference here as we end the third quarter. Hobby takes a screen from Barnes. Lost it out of bounds. Will stay. They say Alvarado knocked it out. 55-36. Hobby takes out under the basket to the right. Lobs it in for Vucevic. She'll drive. Kicks to Hobby on the baseline. Spins. Tough shot. Blocked from behind by Alvarado. Gets her own rebound. She'll step back for a right corner three. Front of the iron. No. Rebound Jackson. Jackson now to Akinsola. 5 on the game clock to Alvarado. Alvarado to Criswell on the left corner for 3. That misses. Rebound Jackson. And can't get a shot off in time, and that will end the third quarter. UNA with a big third quarter to get the lead out to 19. We'll take a short break. Have the start of the fourth when we return on Roar Lion Productions on the Varsity Network.
Log into your account to sign up for paperless, auto pay, text pay, and more to make your life easier. Want to continue receiving a paper bill but would also like an electronic bill notification? Sign up for TextPay or add your email address to your account. To take advantage of these convenient ways to view and pay your utility bill, visit florenceal.org and select Utilities to register for an account, or call 256-760-6512 for more information.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
Flavor is calling at Lost Pizza Company Shoals. Introducing the new limited time only Margarita Pizza. Fresh basil, fine ripened tomatoes, and creamy mozzarella pearls on our homemade crust. Light, bright, and bursting with flavor. Try our all new dry rub wings, seasoned to perfection with bold smoky spices that'll have you coming back for more. Don't forget dessert. Cotton Blues cheesecake slices are here. Creamy, dreamy, and downright legendary. These flavors won't stick around forever. Only at Lost Pizza Company Shoals, where the lost get fed.
Huddle up, wing lovers, and double your count for less on Wing Tuesdays at Buffalo Wild Wings. When you buy one order of traditional wings, get one for 50% off. No time to dine? Order for delivery and wing it up with a crew at home. Or pick up takeout when you're on the go. Limit 1 per order, not valid with any other offers. Additional terms and conditions apply. Huddle up for Wing Tuesday at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Back inside CB&S Bank Arena, where UNA leads JAX State 55-36. After the first 3 quarters of play, UNA in the third quarter shot 6 of 15 for 40%, 4 of 7 from 3, 4 of 6 from the line. JAX State shot 3 of 13 for 23%, 0 of 6 from 3, 3 of 4 from the line. Lions have forced 17 turnovers to just 6 for JAX State, 15-13. Their advantage in points off turnovers. Rebounding won by the Gamecocks at 33-29, including 11 offensive rebounds to just 8 for UNA. But the difference has been those turnovers. The Lions also winning the paint 26-14, second chance 8-6. Fast break points 9-2 and bench points 19-10. Those in-game stats brought to you by Club Tails, the original cocktail in the can. Today's game is also brought to you in part by United Community Bank, located in Tennessee Street, downtown Florence, Alabama. United Community Bank, built on service, focused on you. Lions will have the ball to start off the fourth quarter. Jackson will get it into Ramon. Ramon, who's said a lot in this game with 3 fouls. Criswell at the right wing. Dribbles here at the top of the key. Hands over to Ramon. Ramon now out to Criswell. Drives into the paint, right hand layup, off the glass and in, and the foul. And the junior out of Lawrenceburg with a chance for the M1. Makes it a 21-point game, their largest lead of the game so far. Criswell so far this season. That was, I believe, her first free throw attempt. That's no good, but a rebound by Howard. Howard kicks it out to Alvarado. Criswell now with 7 points. Alvarado back to Criswell. Bounce pass to Howard at the left elbow. Out to Criswell. 5 on the shot clock, and Barnes trips her up, and another foul. Barnes is going to pick up her third and the team's second here of the fourth quarter, as Carvalho will come into the game for the Gamecocks and will come in for Barnes, who's a little bit gimpy there on that right ankle. Criswell taking it out in front of her own bench. Bounce pass into Howard. Out to Ramon. Ramon, pull-up jumper on the baseline, short, and will go off in the hands of Howard, out of bounds to the Gamecocks. B. Jones will come in for Sample for JAX State. Hopdy gets the inbound from Djurdjevic. Sets up the play, Alvarado guarding her. Bounce pass to Carvalho, drives into the paint. Left-handed shot blocked by Howard, offensive rebound. Hobdy no good, and a rebound by Jackson. Jackson now moves it to Alvarado, gets it over the timeline. Now over to Jackson at the right wing. Kicks out to Criswell, sets up the play. Over to Alvarado at the left wing. Alvarado out to Criswell, 10 on the shot clock, picks up her dribble over to Jackson. Jackson now gives it to Howard. Howard kicks out to Criswell. Nice passing to Ramon for 3 and misses. And Jackson they're going to call a shot clock violation. Say the shot didn't go off in time. Now the two officials are going to come together. And they're going to count it. So Jackson they're saying the shot hit the front of the rim or it went in time. Jackson going to get credit for the shot. She's got 5 points, and it's a 23-point Lion lead, their largest of the game. 8:30 remaining in the contest. Hobdy out to Cavallo, back to Hobdy. Hobdy, 10 on the shot clock, picks up her dribble, and a travel is going to be called. Their 18th turnover of the night. Thornsberry will check in for the Lions, and Hobdy will come out. Ramon will bring it quickly over the timeline, hands over to Alvarado. Now to Criswell. Over to Jackson. She'll try a right wing 3. That's in and out, no. And Cavallo with the rebound. The Sanchez Ponce, and she'll bring it over the timeline. Guarded by Criswell. Drives to a low block, kicks out the Thornsberry. NBA range 3, misses everything. Out of bounds to the Lions. They're now 4 of 22 beyond the arc tonight. Chipolati will come in for Jackson. Jackson giving great minutes tonight with 7 rebounds and 5 points. Has a steal and a block to her name as well. And a timeout will be called by JAX State. Here with 7:48 remaining here in the fourth. Will be just a 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it here for the time being. Actually, it will be extended to a full timeout, our floater timeout in the second half. Take it with him here in Royal Lion Productions here on the Varsity Network.
Comprehensive range of lawn care services designed to address the needs of homeowners. From routine maintenance to specialized treatments, we have the expertise and resources to ensure your lawn remains healthy and vibrant year-round. Let our lawn professionals take the job off your hands and create the lawn that meets your need. Contact us today to get a free estimate by visiting lawnpride.com/Northwest Alabama or by calling 938-410-5012.
The world is growing. How will you grow yours? At the University of North Alabama, we're dedicated to partnering with you in your journey to discover your passion and your potential and put it all into practice. Voted the best small college town in America by USA Today, downtown Florence is home to our beautiful campus, bursting with opportunities to help you find your purpose. Learn more about how we can help you achieve your goals on campus or online at una.edu.
United Community is a bank that asks, when it comes to your finances, how do you define success? Knowing your bank has your financial future right on course? Having a banking partner that's ready with a plan when opportunity knocks? Or maybe it's a digital banking experience that puts everything at your fingertips, even at your daughter's soccer game. However you define success, United Community's trusted bankers are here for you. Success. It takes a community, a united community. Learn more at ucbi.com. Member FDIC.
Move over Friday. We're making Thursday the best day of the week. Every Thursday, enjoy buy one, get one free boneless wings with takeout or delivery from P-Dubs. Ready to score double the sauce for half the price? Buy one, get one free of equal value free boneless wings on Thursday. Not valid with any other offers. Size exclusions may apply while supplies last. Limit 1. Delivery and takeout available at participating locations for a limited time. Delivery subject to availability. Fees may apply. Valid only for orders placed through the Buffalo Wild Wings app or website.
And back inside CB&S Bank Arena, UNA leading JAX State 59-36, 7:48 remaining here in the contest. And looks like we're going to have a review. So the JAX points right before the shot clock, they went back and reviewed and said that the shot did not get off in time. So it is a 57-36 lead for UNA, what the officials did during the break. So Chipolati will take it out for the Lions, up 21, not 23. 7:48 remaining here in the contest. And we're going to get a offensive foul against Ramon. She'll pick up her fourth, team's seventh turnover, and the team's first foul here in the fourth. Akinsola will come in for Ramon, as head coach Candy Whitaker pleading her case that wasn't an offensive foul against Ramon. And to no avail there, as Ramon, the only person on either side with 4 fouls at this moment. .7:48 on the game clock. 20 here on the shot clock for JAX State. Thornsberry taken out under the basket to the right. Skip pass out to Djurdjevic. She'll step up for 3. Back of the iron, no, and a rebound by Howard. Quickly out to Alvarado. Over the timeline to Akinsola in transition. Layup up short. Rebound by Djurdjevic. Over to Thornsberry quickly. In transition, Sanchez Ponce thought about 3, will take it. And off the side of the iron, and another rebound by Howard, her 7th. Bring it over the timeline to Alvarado, 7:20 remaining in the game. Lions with a 21-point lead. Gets a screen from off of Carvalho, kicks out to Akinsola, doesn't take the three-pointer. Will step back for 3. She hits it! Akinsola, her first three-point attempt, her first three-point made. She's got 8, leads out the 24, the largest of the game, 60-36. 7 minutes remaining. Thornsberry over the timeline. Screen from, doesn't take the screen from Carvalho, steps back, she'll try a 3, hits it. Good shot there for Thornsberry. Now 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. She's got 7 points. Leads down the 21, 60-39. Alvarado to Chipolati. Over to Howard at the left elbow. Out to Akinsola at the left wing. Dribbles, drives, tough shot, no, but she is fouled. Go to the line to shoot 2. That will go on Jones. That is her 2nd and the team's 4th. Here actually team's 3rd of the 4th quarter. As Hobdy will come in for Thornsberry. And Akinsola will go to the line to shoot 2. 1 of 4 from the line tonight, came in a 50% free throw shooter on the season. Lions tonight, 8 of 15 from the line. That one rolls in and out, no good. So Buki trying to find some success here at the line. Next shot up, off the front of the iron, no, and a rebound by Djurdjevic. She'll bring it over the timeline, still down 21, 6:25 remaining. Jones guarded by Akinsola. She'll drive. Here to Carvalho, drives, left-handed layup, no good. Rebound by Howard. 8 rebounds, but gets it taken away by Hobdy. Out to Sanchez Ponce, left wing 3. Front iron, no. Rebound Alvarado. Alvarado with 5 rebounds tonight. Quickly the other way in transition. Tough shot, no. Gets her own rebound. Bounce pass out to Chipolati. She'll try straight away 3. That's off the side of the iron, and a rebound by Sanchez Ponce. Quickly the other way. Goes to the paint. Trying to back down Criswell. Tough shot, no. Rebound Chipolati, who gets fouled from behind by Carvalho. That will be her first and the team's 4th. McNamara and Clutter will come in for Howard and Alvarado. Ricard Mensah will come in for Sanchez Ponce. Bounce pass in for Akinsola. Walk it over the timeline. 5:45 remaining in the game. For the Clutter at the left wing. Now to Criswell at the top of the key. Bounce pass to McNamara. She'll drive, spins, turnaround jumper, hits it. She's got a game high 15 points. Lead back out to 23, 62-39. 5:25 remaining. It's been all Lions here in the second half. Hobdy drives, loses it. Taken away by Criswell. Criswell will pick up her 3rd steal of the night. Akinsola to Clutter on the low block. Kicks out to Chipolati. Chipolati drives, spins, kicks out the Clutter. Now out to Akinsola at the top of the key. Dribbles, drives, tough shot, gets it in. She's in the double figures with 10. The lead's out to 25 halfway through the 4th quarter. Hobdy at the right wing. Takes a screen from Carvalho, drives into the paint, kicks out the Jones, left wing 3. Back of the iron, no. Offensive rebound, Hobdy. Tough shot, gets it in. She's got a team high 12, and a timeout will be called by Jacksonville State. Down 23, 4:40 remaining. Take us to our 4th quarter media timeout. We'll be back here on Roar Lion Productions on the Varsity Network.
Comprehensive range of lawn care services designed to address the needs of homeowners. From routine maintenance to specialized treatments, we have the expertise and resources to ensure your lawn remains healthy and vibrant year-round. Let our lawn professionals take the job off your hands and create the lawn that meets your need. Contact us today to get a free estimate by visiting lawnpride.com/Northwest Alabama or by calling 938-410-5012.
The world is growing. How will you grow yours? At the University of North Alabama, we're dedicated to partnering with you in your journey to discover your passion and your potential and put it all into practice. Voted the best small college town in America by USA Today, downtown Florence is home to our beautiful campus, bursting with opportunities to help you find your purpose. Learn more about how we can help you achieve your goals on campus or online at una.edu.
United Community is a bank that asks, when it comes to your finances, how do you define success? Knowing your bank has your financial future right on course? Having a banking partner that's ready with a plan when opportunity knocks? Or maybe it's a digital banking experience that puts everything at your fingertips, even at your daughter's soccer game. However you define success, United Community's trusted bankers are here for you. Success. It takes a community, a united community. Learn more at ucbi.com. Member FDIC.
Move over Friday. We're making Thursday the best day of the week. Every Thursday, enjoy buy one, get one free boneless wings with takeout or delivery from B-Dubs. Ready to score double the sauce for half the price? Buy one, get one free of equal value free boneless wings on Thursday. Not valid with any other offers. Size exclusions may apply while supplies last. Limit 1. Delivery and takeout available at participating locations for a limited time. Delivery subject to availability. Fees may apply. Valid only for orders placed through the Buffalo Wild Wings app or website.
And back inside CBNS Bank Arena, UNA leads JAX 64-41, 440 remaining. Gamecock shooting 2 of 11 in the fourth quarter, 1 of 6 from 3. Lions shooting 4 of 10 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 0 of 3 from the line. Lions with one of their largest leads of the game here at 23. That game tracker update brought to you by Hampton Inns and Suites. Lions have the ball here coming out of our final media timeout here of the contest. As Clutter takes it out, Jack State showing press here. Abdi on Clutter. Gets it into Akinsola. Akinsola, good move. Brings it over the top line, weaving in and out of 3 defenders to Criswell. Left corner 3, rattles in and out. No, battle for the rebound. Akinsola comes up with it. And knocked out of bounds by Jones. Chipolati and Clutter helping out there as Criswell just missed out on double figures. 4:29 remaining. 19 on the shot clock. 4:29 on the game clock. Lions up 23. Clutter over to Akinsola. Lobs it for McNamara. Too strong as McNamara almost took out a cheerleader there in the process. Gamecocks with the ball back. 4:25 remaining in the game. Abdi over the timeline. Drives, pulls up, shot, and hits it. Abdi with 14. 4 of the which coming in the fourth, had 10 in the first half, nothing in the third. Clutter quickly over the timeline, 21-point lead. Chipolati over to Akinsola at the top of the key. Here to McNamara at the right elbow. And Akinsola at the left wing. She'll try a 3. Back of the iron, no. And a rebound by Ricard Mensah. Brings it over the timeline, guarded by Clutter. Hands over to Hobdy. 3:45 remaining. Hobdy, the left elbow. Kicks out the Ricard Mensah. She'll drive. Trying to go on Criswell. Turnaround jumper, hits it. Her first points on the night, leads down the 19, 64-45. 3:30 remaining. Akinsola over the timeline. Calls everybody off. Now over to McNamara at the right elbow. Hands over to Clutter. Clutter drives. Tough shot and a blocking call called on JAX State. As Ricard Mensah, back of her head, hit the floor there. It's the 4th, actually the 15th foul. That was in Clutter in line to shoot 2. And that foul is on Ricard Mensah as Alvarado will come in. Clutter 1 of 2 from the line tonight. The Lions, however, 8 of 17. 47% from the line tonight. Ricard Mensah, they come out to check on her. Giving her the concussion test here. Yeah, they're going to have to take her out. Yeah, she didn't want to come out there, but have to take her out. I don't think she understood the concussion test, to be honest with you. You know, supposed to follow it with your eyes, and her head was going, but they have to take her out since the trainer came out. That's not the reason they took her out. First shot from Clutter up and in. Clutter had 4 points against Fisk their last game. Shot up, hits them both. Lead back out to 21, 66-45, 3:12 remaining in the game. Lions now 9 of 18 from the line. Hobdy over the timeline. Kicks out to Jones, left wing 3. That's off. Oh, was offline, but banked it in. Timeout will be called by Rick Petrie here for JAX State, his final timeout of the game, as Jones now with 10 points, I believe. 66-48 here, 2:57 remaining. It is a full timeout here from Jacksonville. Jacksonville's going to be busy over the next few days. 3 days will be at Georgia, and then they go to New Orleans. Home versus UC Davis and at Pacific. That's how they'll end the month of November. For UNA, after this game, they'll visit Jacksonville State, they'll visit Oklahoma in 4 days, then head to Tennessee State on the 19th, then finish up at home against West Alabama on the 22nd. They've only got one home game in the entire month of December. That will be on the 1st as they host Arkansas Pine Bluff. So busy for both of these sides. UNA will be at home 5 times in the month of January and 4 times in the month of February. Some big games on that schedule, especially in December. Taking on a lot of local teams in Sanford, South Alabama, Alabama A&M, then at Missouri the week of Christmas. So Rick Petrie in his 13th season, Jacksonville State. Candy Whitaker in her 2nd season at UNA. Doing a great job. The Lions en route to their first 3-0 start since the pandemic-shortened season of 2019-2020. So we're coming out of the final timeout called by Jacksonville State. UNA has 3 remaining, but don't foresee them using all of those. Maybe 1 to close it out. Lions will have the ball. Jack State here setting up their press. Down 18, 2:57 remaining. Clutter to take it out under the Gamecock basket. Gets it over to Alvarado. Now over to Clutter. Lobs over to Alvarado over the timeline. Drives, kicks out to Chipolati. Down low to McNamara. McNamara right-hand layup. That is blocked by Carvalho. Comes up with the rebound. Her first block of the night and the team's 5th. Now Jones the other way, and she is fouled from behind by Alvarado. Takes it out under the basket here to the right. It's a second on Alvarado, and the team's 2nd of the 4th quarter. Lions are in the bonus for the final 2:34. Taking it out under the basket is Hobdy. Lobs it in for Djurdjevic. Now back over to, Djurdjevic calls her own number, guarded by Criswell, over to Hobdy. 15 on the shot clock. Takes a screen from Carvalho, drive, scoop shot up and in. She's got 16 points, and the lead is down to 16. 2:15 remaining. Chipolati will bring it over the timeline. Guarded by Djurdjevic. Bounce, lobs over to McNamara. Dribbles to her right. Back out to Alvarado, right wing 3. Side of the iron, no. Rebound by Djurdjevic. Lions now 8 of 22 from beyond the arc. Hobden, under 2 minutes remaining. Guarded by Alvarado. Tries to back her down, picks up her dribble out to Jones. Jones are banked in a 3-10 on the shot clock. Now to Carvalho down low, spins, turnaround shot up and in. She's got 4, and the lead's down to 14, 66-52. Minute 30 remaining in the contest. Alvarado over the timeline, hands over to Chipolati. Out of Criswell straight away. The Clutter at the left wing. Kicks out to Criswell, 15 on the shot clock. And her pass kicked away by Sample, 13 on the shot clock, 1:15 on the game clock. Alvarado take it out under the basket to the right. Actually, they put 20 on the shot clock on the kick ball. McNamara dribbles out over to Alvarado. Drives in the paint. That's knocked away by Sample. Taken away by Djurdjevic. Jones over the timeline. Minute left in the game. Pull-up jumper. Doesn't get the friendly bounce that time. Gets her own offensive rebound. Stripped by Clutter. McNamara the other way. 2-on-1. Slows it down. Hands over to Alvarado. Skip pass to Criswell. She'll bring it out to the UNA logo and try to milk some clock here. Chipolati. Out to Criswell. She'll drive and kicks in the corner. Alvarado for 3 off the back of the iron. No, and Djurdjevic off of her. And they're actually going to say it was off of Chipolati with 31 seconds remaining in the game. Certainly looked like it went off Djurdjevic, but down 14. They're up 14. They're not going to have much of an argument. 31 on the game clock, 30 on the shot clock. And Official wanting a change to the clock here. I think they're wanting to change the shot clock. Not sure, to be honest. I don't know. I guess she's saying a second or two need to come off. Actually, they added 33.5 seconds on the game clock, so that was the adjustment they made. Hopdeep will bring it over the timeline. 3.5 second difference, game clock and shot clock. Lobs it down low for Carvalho. Tough shot, no. She is fouled, and she'll go to the line here to shoot 2. Gamecocks 10 of 14 from the line tonight. That foul goes on Alvarado, her third, and the team's third of the fourth quarter. Jacksonville State on the midst of a 7-0 runs at 6 of their last 7 shots. First shot, high arcing shot is in. Tipped in her first free throws of the night. Shot up. Nothing but net. She has got 6, leads down the 12, 66-54, 26 seconds remaining. McDaniel will check in for Carvalho. Chipolati will take it out, facing the press. Alvarado back over to Chipolati. And she'll bring it over the timeline quickly and slow it down and probably dribble out the final, actually over to Alvarado. Now to McNamara, 15 seconds. Over to Alvarado, tries a right wing 3. Front of the iron, no. Rebound Hobdy, 10 seconds left. Hobdy. Nice pass, McDaniel. He does regain it, 3 seconds left. Here to Hobdy. Djurjevic for 3 at the buzzer, short. And that will end the contest for the first time since the 93-94 season. North Alabama has knocked off JAX State with a 66-54 convincing victory tonight. They also snap a 5-game Gamecock win streak over the Lions. The great win as the Lions improved to 3-0 for the first time since the 2019-2020 pandemic-shortened season. So we'll take a short break. When we return, we'll recap the game stats here between the two. Also have some post-game reaction from head coach Candy Whitaker and our Bojangles players of the game. That will be when we return on Roar Lion Productions on the Varsity Network.
Simpson's Collision Repair has 3 body shops in the Shoals area, and all are operated by 3 brothers. The quality of work and commitment to satisfaction, combined with ongoing training, state-of-the-art equipment, and expert staff, your vehicle is fixed the way it should be. Located on Helton Drive in Florence, Highway 72 in Killen, and Cox Boulevard in Sheffield, Simpson's Collision, you'll notice and appreciate the difference. Proud sponsor of UNA Athletics.
Hey guys, how long have you been wearing those out-of-date, scratched-up glasses? This is Dr. Hamp Moore with Renaissance Eye Care. Go ahead and do as the woman in your life has been asking and schedule an eye exam. You can go to renaissanceeyecare.com or call 767-5000 to see either Dr. Kathy Warner, Dr. Lisa Campbell, or myself. Everyone knows it's time to evaluate the health of your eyes and get a new pair of glasses. We can make sure you won't miss any of the action this fall. And Roar Lions.
Help build the pride today by becoming a North Alabama Athletics corporate partner. Join the UNA Lions Sports Network and be a part of the broadcast as UNA travels across the country taking on the best. Become an ESPN sponsor and your business can help put North Alabama on the worldwide leader in sports. Want your logo seen in front of the most loyal fan bases around on social media and at UNA's athletic facilities? Visit roarlions.com for more information.
At CB&S Bank, tradition runs deep. Since 1906, we've been serving families and communities with stability you can count on. And today, that legacy of service continues. Recognized by American Banker as the 16th best performing bank nationally and #1 in Alabama in their asset category. Being a team member is who we are, which is why we're proud to support University of North Alabama Athletics. So, bank with the best. Visit cbsbank.com to learn more. CB&S Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's time for the CB&S Bank post-game locker room report. A full game recap, player of the game, and a look ahead. Now back to the stadium for the CB&S Bank post-game locker room report.
And welcome back to CBNS Bank Arena for the CBNS Bank postgame report as the North Alabama women knocked off Jacksonville State 66-54 here tonight to improve to 3-0 for the first time since the pandemic-shortened 2019-2020 season. It's the Lions' first win against the Gamecocks since the 93-94 season. It also snaps a 5-game Jax State win streak over North Alabama, and the Lions also improved to 9-6 all-time against the Gamecocks right here inside CBNS Bank Arena. Let's take a look at those game stats here. The Lions tonight shot 20 of 4 of 65 from the field, 36.9%. They're 8 of 24 for 3 for 33.3%, 10 of 19 from the line, 52.6%. For Jacksonville State, shot 8 of 60 from the field for 30%, 6 of 30 from beyond the arc for 20%, 12 of 16 from the free throw line for 75%. Take a look at the team stats, starting first with Jacksonville State. Their leading scorer tonight was Michaela Hobdy with 16 points, 6 of 14 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. She had 8 rebounds on the night. Also, unfortunately, had 6 turnovers. Adriana Jones chipped in also with 10 points, 3 of 11 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 2 of 2 from the line. She had 4 rebounds to go along with her game-high 2 assists. The Gamecocks tonight with just a total of 6 assists. She also had a pair of steals as well. Also helping out was Kaya Thornsberry with 7 points. Maria Sanchez Ponce had 7 points as well. Victoria Cavallo with 6. Abril Reese-Mensa with a pair of points. Maya Barnes with just 1. Eden Sample just 1 as well. Masa Busic with a pair of points as well. Big problem that they had tonight, they had 19 turnovers. Got 19 points off the bench, 22 in the paint, just 5 points off turnovers. Only forced 10 UNA turnovers tonight, 8 second chance points. They have 14 offensive rebounds, just 2 second chance points. They were 8 of 24 on layups. Obviously no dunks here tonight. The game was tied twice, only took the lead once. 71 possessions, they scored just 24 times tonight. On the other side for, as I'm losing track here of my stats here, on the other side for UNA, their leading scorer, Cameron McNamara with 15 points, 6 of 11 from the field, 3 of 4 from the line. Also had 5 rebounds. Alexis Alvarado, 13 points, 4 of 13 from the field, 3 of 8 from 3, 2 of 2 from the line. Had a trio of assists to go along with 6 rebounds and 2 steals. Bucky Akinsola, what a night. She had 10 points, 4 of 10 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. She had 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Also give her credit for 5 steals as well. Greta Ramon had 5 points. Katie Criswell with 7. Gabby Jackson with 3. Alyssa Clutter with 3 as well, all from the free throw line. India Howard with a pair of points as well. UNA got 21 points off the bench, 32 in the paint. They had 17 points off 19 opponents' turnovers, 8 second chance points, 12 offensive rebounds, 9 fast break points, 15 of 33 on layups. Took the lead just once here tonight. That's all they needed. Scored 30 times on 69%. Did a great job tonight, 43% of scoring on possessions tonight. So the Lions again improved to 3-0 for the first time in 6 seasons for North Alabama. Have a busy schedule coming up here for the Lions. After this, a 6-game road swing. They'll go back-to-back. They'll play basically only 2 more home games for the rest of 2025. West Alabama on the 22nd of November, then Arkansas Pine Bluff on the 1st of December. Coming up next, they're at Oklahoma on the 14th and at Tennessee State on the 19th before they return home on Thanksgiving week against West Alabama. Check out some of the other scores going on in the A-Sun tonight. Central Arkansas currently tipping off against Arkansas. No score, just 15 seconds into that game. And wrapping up over in Gainesville, Jacksonville trailing Florida right now 98-55. So when we return, we will give you our Bojangles player of the game. Hopefully have our post-game comments, have Coach Candy Whitaker. That will return here on the CBNS Bank post-game report.
Tradition runs deep. Since 1906, we've been serving families and communities with stability you can count on. And today, that legacy of service continues. Recognized by American Banker as the 16th best performing bank nationally and #1 in Alabama in their asset category. Being a team member is who we are, which is why we're proud to support University of North Alabama athletics. So, bank with the best. Visit cbsbank.com to learn more. CBNS Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's bow time. Fumbling the food on game day? Rookie move. But you know Bo can make your tailgate a winner, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Because the Carolina Legend has everything you're craving. We're talking crispy, juicy chicken loaded with real Southern flavor, fluffy scratch-made buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixings to feed your whole crew faster than you can say touchdown. Be the MVP this season and let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's bow time.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
ugh, come on.
Seriously? This is so extra.
But what you could say is,
like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Call State Farm agent Steve Pierce or Bill Alexander today.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
Hampton Inn and Suites Downtown, a proud corporate partner of North Alabama Athletics. Located at 505 South Court Street in downtown Florence, you'll be just a short walk from shops, restaurants in the historic district. Take a short walk to visit the Civil War Hospital at Pope's Tavern Museum or the University of North Alabama. Or take a short drive to Helen Keller's birthplace in the Alabama Music Hall of Fame. Enjoy daily free hot breakfast, Wi-Fi, and the indoor pool. You'll find everything you need right where you need it. That's Hampton Inn and Suites Downtown.
Flavor is calling at Lost Pizza Company Shoals. Introducing the new limited time only Margarita Pizza. Fresh basil, fine ripened tomatoes, and creamy mozzarella pearls on our homemade crust, light, bright, and bursting with flavor. Try our all new dry rub wings, seasoned to perfection with bold smoky spices that'll have you coming back for more. Don't forget dessert. Cotton Blues cheesecake slices are here. Creamy, dreamy, and downright legendary. These flavors won't stick around forever. Only at Lost Pizza Company Shoals, where the lost get fed.
And back inside CBNS Bank Arena, time to announce our player of the game. It's brought to you by Bojangles' famous chicken and biscuits. It's bow time. Our player of the game, Buki Akinsola, 10 points, but also chipped in with 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and 5 steals for a UNA team that had 19 opponent turnovers, got 17 points off those turnovers, and Akinsola with 5 of those steals did a great job tonight defensively. You also had Alexis Alvarado with a pair of steals. Katie Criswell had 3 steals tonight. UNA total as a team 14 steals, so 14 of those 19 turnovers came off very active hands from the Lions tonight. You could also point out Cameron McNamara with 15 points to go along with 5 rebounds tonight as well. In a trio of assists, we mentioned Alvarado, her 13 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, then a pair of steals. So we certainly have plenty to give credit for this UNA win tonight as they improved to 3-0 overall. First time they've done that since the 2019-2020 season, and snapping that 5-game losing streak here to the Gamecocks. So our player of the game, Buki Akinsola for UNA, as they improve to 3-0 on the year. So we'll take a short break, then we'll hear from head coach Candy Whitaker when we return on the CBNS Bank postgame locker room report.
CBNS Bank. Tradition runs deep. Since 1906, we've been serving families and communities with stability you can count on. And today, that legacy of service continues. Recognized by American Banker as the 16th best performing bank nationally and #1 in Alabama in their asset category. Being a team member is who we are, which is why we're proud to support University of North Alabama athletics. So, bank with the best. Visit cbsbank.com to learn more. CBNS Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's Bo time. Fumbling the food on game day? Rookie move. But you know Bo can make your tailgate a winner, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Because the Carolina Legend has everything you're craving. We're talking crispy, juicy chicken loaded with real Southern flavor, fluffy, scratch-made buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixings to feed your whole crew faster than you can say touchdown. Be the MVP this season and let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's Bo time.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
Ugh, come on.
Seriously? This is so extra.
but what you could say is,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Call State Farm agent Steve Pierce or Bill Alexander today.
Hey guys, how long have you been wearing those out-of-date, scratched-up glasses? This is Dr. Hamp Moore with Renaissance Eye Care. Go ahead and do as the woman in your life has been asking and schedule an eye exam. You can go to renaissanceeyecare.com or call 767-5000 to see either Dr. Kathy Warner, Dr. Lisa Campbell, or myself. Everyone knows it's time to evaluate the health of your eyes and get a new pair of glasses. We can make sure you won't miss any of the action this fall. And Roar Lines.
Hi, this is Ike Fowler with Alabama Health Guidance. At AHG, we specialize in Medicare education and Medicare health plans. Just like the UNA Lions, we understand the importance of teamwork. So if you're nearing retirement, going on Medicare for the first time, or just want to review your current Medicare plan, give us a call at 256-648-5710 or stop by our office at 885 Florence Boulevard. That's 256-648-5710. Roar Lions.
The world is growing. How will you grow yours? At the University of North Alabama, we're dedicated to partnering with you in your journey to discover your passion and your potential and put it all into practice. Voted the best small college town in America by USA Today, downtown Florence is home to our beautiful campus, bursting with opportunities to help you find your purpose. Learn more about how we can help you achieve your goals on campus or online at una.edu.
And back inside CBNS Bank Arena for our post-game thoughts with head coach Candy Whitaker, sponsored by State Farm agents Steve Pierce and Bill Alexander. Well, Candy, you guys kind of took over there in the second quarter, got it out to a double-digit lead, and really didn't relent from there.
Yeah, I thought our first three quarters were excellent. It was good to be able to, we got it up in the first half, and then they kind of came back, and then we stretched it a little bit before the half. And I just was really happy with our execution and taking care of the basketball. It's been something we've talked a lot about. We've had way too many turnovers in our first two games, and today that was significantly better.
Like you mentioned, you forced 19. And you only had 10 tonight. That's got to be a happy sight to see for you.
For sure, and 16 assists on our made field goals, and I like how we're sharing it. I thought we played great defensively too, and had more takeaways than I think we had in all of last year. So definitely, think we're on the right track. Just going to, continue to chip away at the things we got to get better at. But great team win. I mean, anytime I think you can beat Jacksonville State, right? It's a good night, and proud of our effort.
14 steals of the 19 turnovers, and Akinsola, Katie, Alvarado, all of them chipping in on that tonight.
Yeah, I feel like our team's really starting to take a lot of pride in guarding and their positioning and being in the right place. And Buki has as quick a hands as anyone I've ever coached. I mean, she can take it from you before you know she's taking it from you. So she does a great job of getting her hands on balls. And but I thought our whole team defensively worked hard together.
Yeah. It's Jacksonville State is a heavy three-point shooting team. You held them to just 20%, 6 of 30 from beyond the arc.
Yeah, we knew they were going to put them up. I thought it was really important that they were contested. I thought they got some early ones, open ones early, just off of penetrating kicks and not guarding the ball well. But but I thought, rebounding it was going to be huge. And, of course, they got some. But, anytime you have a team that puts it up like that, there's going to be some that bounce their way.
Cameron, another solid night, 15 points. She also had 3 assists as well.
Yeah, and Cameron had a tough assignment. I thought their best player coming in was Maya Barnes, their returner. And I thought early, Cam just really, let her know that she was here and she was going to guard her. And I thought she was really frustrated. And I think that was a big reason that we won.
Yeah. Alexandra, bit of a different role tonight. Ramon goes out with some foul trouble there. She had 4 fouls, and she comes in, gives you 13 points, a trio of assists, and a trio of steals as well.
Yeah, Allie's such a great two-way player. I mean, she really does a lot on both ends of the floor. Feisty defensively, works really hard to try to be disruptive, and then offensively can shoot it, can put it on the floor. There's not a lot of deficiencies, I think, in Allie's game, and definitely a combo guard. She can slide to the point or play the 2, and we're happy she's on our roster.
Yeah, you got a tough game coming up here in a few days on Friday. I'm sure you're going to be tuned in about an hour and 15 minutes when they take on number 3 UCLA. But just talk a little bit of what you know about Oklahoma.
Well, I haven't watched. I never watch ahead, but I know a lot of their players, and I know Jenny and how talented they are. Beers has been around a long time and is a great presence inside. And then, really all their players are really nice players, but they added the number 1 player in the country last year in Aaliyah Chavez. So they're talented. Our biggest thing is to go in and compete no matter who we're going up against. We want to see our execution, and we want to see us line up and compete.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you want to see your team get tested like they will there on Friday night.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many tests I need, but I think it's fun for our kids to go into a place like OU and get to compete and be in their facility and line up against the talent that they have. And for me, it's just I want a no fear mentality, and let's go in and compete.
Well, thank you, Coach, for stopping by here, and good luck on Friday.
Sounds great. We're Lions.
That was head coach Candy Whitaker. Her postgame thoughts sponsored by State Farm agents Steve Pierce and Bill Alexander. So that will bring us Alexandra Alvarado joining us here this evening for her postgame thoughts. So Alexandra, the team's first 3-0 start since the pandemic. What does that feel like for your team right now to get off to a 3-0 start?
Honestly, we were really lit in the locker room. We were so happy and excited just to start off on a 3-0 run. Yeah, we're just excited to keep the streak going, honestly.
Yeah. Let's talk about the game. You guys kind of got it to a 10-point game there. You really kind of spread apart there in the second quarter. What kind of – and just kept it there. I know it got out to 25 and back down to 12, but what kind of things were you guys doing to keep your distance away from them tonight?
I think it's just playing hard. We're aggressive. We want to be dogs on the court. Yeah. We're just there defensively. Offensively, it's going to come to us. We just execute and keep playing.
I know Ramon goes out with foul trouble tonight, and you step up tonight. Big night, 13 points, 3 assists. You had a bunch of rebounds and 3 steals as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to play. I love playing basketball, and that's what I'm here to do.
Yeah, I know when you transferred in, all the numbers and the decorated career that you had. Was this the kind of impact you were expecting when you came here to UNA?
Yeah, of course. I came here knowing Charity Gallego, so I knew that we came from the same conference, so I knew I could make a difference just like she did coming here. You
feel this team, even I know it's just 3 games in, it's kind of hard to tell sometimes, but you guys are really gelling right now at a good time?
Yeah, I think we're doing great. I think we're all figuring it out right now as a team, getting to know how we like to play with each other and just, having fun out there too, getting hyped up and just getting excited about every little thing.
Yeah. I know you guys don't like to look ahead, but you got a really big test coming up on Friday.
Yeah.
They're about to play in an hour and 15 minutes against UCLA, but just talk about going to Oklahoma, playing in an SEC environment and getting a chance to play a really good team and seeing what this team is going to be about.
I think our team thinks we can win any game, so we're just excited to get tested and have an exciting game. I mean, I'm ready to guard the best player, so.
That's what we like to hear. Alexandra, thank you for stopping by here on the CBNS postgame report, and good luck in Norman on Friday.
Thank you.
Alexandra Alvarado, 13 points, 3 assists, and 3 steals for the Lions tonight. Speaking of, when we look ahead at the next opponent in Oklahoma, just want to know so far on the year, a very convincing win a week ago as they defeated Belmont on opening night 84-67. They will be battling UCLA in an hour and 12 minutes and change on FS1. Third-ranked UCLA, that game will be in Sacramento at the home of the Kings. So if you want to see the Lions' next opponent, you can turn in the FS1 team that's very talented. Again, as head coach mentioned, brought in the #1 recruit in the nation. That game will be on Friday night. Tip-off is slated, tip-off is slated at 10:30 in the morning on Friday. Excuse me, not Friday night. I have to check it out because they have another game against Kansas City. That's 8 o'clock on Wednesday. Then that game will be a 10:30 in the morning on Friday. So the Lions not only will have to make the long trip, well, they'll make a long trip and play early in the morning as well. So again, tip-off will be at 10:30 there from the Lloyd Noble Center in Norman, Oklahoma. So final score tonight, the Lions pick up a 12-point victory over their rivals in JAX State. Again, the next game will be at Oklahoma on Friday morning. So for now, this is AJ Good on Roar Lions Productions on the Varsity Network.
You've been listening to UNA Basketball. UNA Basketball is brought to you by Bank Independent, Coca-Cola, Midgard Self-Storage, Bojangles, CB&S Bank, Alabama Health Guidance, Florence Utilities, Lawn Pride, RTJ of the Shoals, North Alabama Online, Singing River Brewery, United Community Bank, Adams Beverages, Lost Pizza Shoals, Renaissance Eye Care. This broadcast is owned and produced by the University of North Alabama and is intended for its live audience. Any rebroadcast without the express written consent of the University of North Alabama is strictly prohibited. Thanks for listening, and Roar Lions!